the couch. How we feeling?
Yeah,
Good?
I'm talking about.
All right. 3 first rounders,
Lotteries. Yeah.
3 lotteries,
3 lotteries.
in the Gilbert Arena.
Yeah, listen, we was talking before the show. Hey, man, looking at what Cooper Flag about to get us the number 1 pick. Oh, my God.
For comparison's sake, Kenyon, I never liked the pocket watch, but how much did you make as the number 1 overall pick in the 2000 draft?
Like 3 for like 15 or some shit, 3 for 20,
a very-
25 max, whatever it was. Yeah, it wasn't much. It wasn't this. It wasn't 20, 63.
$63 million going to Cooper
Wait,
Flag.
what?
No, it was a lot, but not that. 63?
Out the gate, that's crazy.
63 like
out the
63 out the gate.
Out the gate, not even
Before. Listen, this is guaranteed.
You had 25. We had like 2.
This is guaranteed 63
2.
out
We was
the
at
gate.
like 2 back then.
Listen, I wish it would have
We
been
was
like,
looking up at you like,
that big dog.
damn, nigga.
I wish they wouldn't have moved that CBA shit in, like Glenn Robinson and
Jake
C.
Kidd.
Webb, J. Kidd, all them who getting motherfucking 85, 73 out the door. Like,
If it makes you feel better, I made 0 off my rookie deal.
hey, I dig it, kid.
Just let you know.
Oh, no, I ain't definitely ain't thumbing my nose. Listen, trust me. My reaction when I got drafted said it all, brother.
0.7.
Listen,
It was a lot for me.
Hey,
my reaction said it all.
hey.
The thing was, yes.
Hey,
You gotta cut that in half too.
But yeah, right away.
Cut that in
right
half.
away.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
crazy.
The last pick in the first round
This year. Yes.
makes what you made as the number 1 pick.
That's what I'm saying.
That's inflation and growth, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Adam Silver, the NBA.
They making
Crazy.
14 million guaranteed.
Damn.
Crazy as that.
Shit. Well, congrats.
30th pick. I mean, the second rounds.
Yes.
There's second round picks that was like Bronny James was guaranteed the 9 if he plays all. There's some that signed for 12 million.
Yeah. Like
12.
deep in the second round too, which is crazy.
Like,
but
huh?
but shout out to all the players getting drafted tonight.
300,000.
What? It's crazy.
Money is going up.
Shout out to all the players getting drafted tonight. All the women that will be sliding into their DMs as well. Best of luck to both of y'all in your quest. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Woo, woo. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Representing Tough Crowd University, we have Mr. B, Brandon Jennings back here with us. And on this side of the couch is a distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former number 1 pick in the NBA draft, Kenyon Martin, back here with us. And we got the man they call Money Making Sonny, NCAA champion of the world, Rashad McCants. Not going to come. For all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. A day after trading Drew Holiday, the Celtics shipped Kristaps Porzingis to the Hawks to shed more salary. Is Boston cooking? On the verge of being cooked. Also talking about potential deals in the work for Jaylen Brown, Derek White, maybe a full fire sale over there in Beantown. Kyrie Irving agreed to a new 3-year deal to stay with Dallas. Will Nico Harrison and the Mavs get the last laugh for the Luka trade? Shout out Kyrie, getting his bag, working with the team. They got a little bit extra bread to play with to bring in some more potential options. And the NBA draft is just hours away. Will Cooper Flag live up to the hype? And will Ace Bailey's decision to not work out for any teams cause him to slide? We will get into everything draft related, but before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead and download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. And we're back with another crew partner pack. So as a reminder, each member of our Gil's Arena crew has submitted a pick'em that we're combining to create our partner pack on the Underdog app. We'll tally up the individual picks, and the guy with the highest percentage of accurate picks will receive a large sum of Underdog bread before we take our summer hiatus in a few weeks. So let's get to today's pack, if we can, please. Ketel Marte, if I'm saying that right, higher 0.5 hits. That's coming from Sonny. Max Fried, Valley legend. Shout out Montclair Prep. Higher 5.5 strikeouts. That's coming from Kenyon. Asia Wilson, higher 9.5 rebounds. That is a Mr. B pick. And Veronica Burton, lower 1.53 made. That is coming from Gil. So Swaggy P was in the arena. He thought he was working today. Found out he wasn't. Decided to leave the arena. We had space for him. But Swaggy P submitted his pick late, but he has Asia Wilson higher than 19.5 points. Shout out to Swaggy P as well for putting his pick in. We'll get an updated partner pack for you guys. How you all feeling about your picks this evening and each other's picks?
A winner.
I think it's a win.
I think it's a win. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 1-1 right now.
Marte's at 99 on the game.
Yeah.
So.
I'm 2-0.
I'm 1-1. Yesterday I didn't.
Oh.
Yesterday.
All right, so we asked the chat. We got some good news to report. We asked the chat if they're riding or fading with your crew partner pack for this evening. 55% of the chat riding. I think that is the highest the chat has been since we started doing these crew partner packs. Starting to believe in you guys. If you like our crew partner pack, head over to the Underdog app and go ahead and jump on it. If you don't have Underdog, download the app. Use promo code GIL. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. And if you can't watch our show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So before we get to all the extensive basketball talk, we'd like to announce that Gil's Arena won the Hashtag Sports Award last night in the Best Use of Live Video category. Raise the roof.
Wait. Where's the drinks? Where's the party?
Where's the champagne?
Where's the shot?
Get that hard and
Come
Prosecco.
on.
Shout out to our entire crew.
Hey, y'all need the memo. What?
Hey, Tootsie Roll.
Back drunk. Let's go.
Gil, you have.
No.
We are capping you off. 0.5 shots. But want to say thank you to our entire crew and staff for all the hard work that they do, and appreciate you, the Hashtag Sports Awards, for this tremendous achievement.
One of many.
Best use of live video. More coming.
Oh shit! I owe $1,000.
To who?
Nobody.
Cut the
No,
check.
I'm like, I owe $1,000 because I said if they got us to one, I'll pay 1,000.
Oh, they got us to number one. Well,
Yeah, y'all got
shout out to all the
fans.
fans who voted, supported the show. Gil has $1,000 for one of y'all. Make sure to jam him up.
One.
10 with 100.
That's 5 or 200.
5 or 2.
Yeah, 5 or
5 for 200. So
5 or
make sure to jam him up and him up only. Don't ask me for the bread.
We'll do that at the end.
Okay. Spam the chat if you want with your cash apps right now. We'll pick 5 winners to get $200 each, courtesy of Gilbert Arenas.
You take long with them drinks. This celebration. Oh, I'm sorry.
We got some leftover thunder cake as well, Gil.
You should have just bring the bottle. You should just.
We do. We got some more cake. Cake was out.
They are fucking up in the
Joe, you need one?
No, Gil, I have youth basketball practice today.
Youth basketball practice is like at 5 o'clock, fam.
Champion.
But it's at 5.
Champion.
I drink Kenyons.
Champions everything.
And I'll celebrate 2 times.
I'll drink some
What
water
is
with
this?
y'all. Salute to everybody. Salute to all the fans for supporting us. Thank you for the Hashtag Sports Award.
I guess
Chat, get your drink up.
Lexi,
If
Cheryl.
you're at work,
everybody.
don't let your boss see you. Shout out to Lexi, Cheryl,
I guess shit.
Swaggy,
I just got done
Norris
talking shit
Cole.
about you morning drinkers.
the rest of the crew.
It ain't morning,
I know Black.
It's happy hour somewhere. That wasn't bad at
Yes,
all.
it is. In New York right now,
It's
you know
happy
they
hour
drinking
somewhere.
draft.
It's 11:30.
Draft day. Hey, Wig.
wasn't bad.
That's brunch. That's like a mimosa.
That wasn't bad.
It's a mimosa shot.
No, that wasn't bad though.
Let's get into a little basketball. So after winning the chip in 2024, Boston Celtics kept their top 9 rotation players this season in a quest to repeat as champs. But that quest to repeat turned to defeat, with Boston losing Jason Tatum to a torn Achilles and getting eliminated by the Knicks in the second round. So with their new ownership groups facing the prospects of a combined payroll and luxury tax bill exceeding $500 million next season, the fire sale is underway. Monday, the Celtics traded Drew Holiday to the Blazers for Ant Simons and 2 second-round picks. And Tuesday, they made another move in a 3-team trade, shipping Kristaps Porzingis and a second-rounder to the Hawks for Georges Niang and a second-rounder. The Nets got Terrence Mann and the Hawks' 22nd pick in this year's draft as a part of the deal. So the Holiday and Porzingis trade saved the Celtics $180 million in luxury tax while getting them out of the second apron. So good move for the Celtics to blow up the roster to get under the second apron.
Yeah, shit, new owners. My bad. Yeah, new owners, man. They, hey.
Who paying for all this?
Yeah, you shit. Listen, hey, this was them. Mm-hmm. They paid y'all. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, this is what they say. This ain't got shit to do with me.
Mm-hmm. I ain't as nice as old boss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't nice, but I'll come down there and slap the black off you.
So, 2 moves, 2 days. 2 of
they ain't
their
done.
5 starters.
Oh, they ain't done. They ain't done.
Yeah, they lost one of their best players, so they got to do something. And we all knew if they didn't win it this year, I always felt like they was going to make moves.
Yeah, I remember didn't we say something was weird when they won a championship, supposed to be going back to back, and they sold the team. Remember we were talking about that earlier.
It was weird, but shit, it was strike-wise hot though.
I know, but we was like, if you own a back to back, that's a bigger strike.
That's a bigger
why would
strike.
y'all sell now.
Hey.
Is something going on? So
I think $6 billion deal at that point, I want to say, was the largest sale
yeah.
in sports before
I mean,
the Lakers sold for a value of $10 billion.
You spent $6 billion. At the fact that you spend $6 billion, you don't want to have a salary cap of what you have. So obviously, you put all them motherfuckers on sale. It's hotcake time.
Mavs obviously sold as well. Shot. I said Lakers $10 billion valuation.
Put it together.
What's going down?
Put it all together. Who, and who sold what
Big market teams.
around the same time? Things to make you say, Boston sells? The Lakers sold?
Majority ownership they'll still retain. I think
Mark Cuban let it go?
also sold a majority ownership
That's the real question.
to the Sands Corporation.
Some shit going on somewhere.
Or is it just a new era?
Or is it Dave with Adam Silver saying some shit? Make these moves because it's boring out there. They don't like the way we're playing. We need to shake some shit up. Start making some moves.
Or they can be just like Kenyon Martin's son. Got this shit for free. I inherited this shit for free. That's a free $10 billion right there. Right? You spent the money. To him, it's free. He can sell it for whatever he wants. That's Jenny Buss. It's a free $10 billion for her. It's not like she, you know what I mean? Most of these guys think about when they bought the team versus, you know, so it's really all profit for them. So,
Still get to go to the games and enjoy them.
When you get off those assets you always wanted to get off of, you don't have to get blamed for it now.
yeah.
We can make moves that we should have made, and he gonna take the heat because he ain't know no better. But he's the new guy, so he gonna get over it. We can take 2 years to get past that because we're gonna bring in some real guys. But the shit gonna be shaken up. Why would Porzingis go from there to there? Unless some shit was going on.
Yeah, it
We
does.
don't know about. I showed you that shit. It's a lot of other shit going on too.
Do you feel like these teams are maybe being overvalued, so these owners are looking, previous owners are looking, saying, shit, let me get the bread now, for everybody looks under the hood and figures out what's really going down?
No, just
Because $10 billion for the Lakers is,
That's too much?
I don't know. That seems like a lot.
You say it seems like a lot?
Yeah, 10
How
billion.
much did Bomber pay?
Two.
How much did they buy
So
it?
he reset the whole market, obviously, with the Donald Sterling situation.
I don't think he did at all. Do you
Well-
think about the two franchises, the Lakers would be
should
10 to
should
2.
be 8 billion more. Y'all
Yeah.
got 17.
Yeah,
So when I'm saying at the point when he bought them for $2 billion, teams were like 500, 800 million range.
100%.
Like Wizards sold for what, 250, 300?
Yeah.
It was the lowest sale since.
Yeah, but it's
But you see that as a landmark real estate right there for Bomber. He's like, even though it's in LA and I might get it for this, it's gonna be valuable
Yeah.
because we look at who we're beside.
Exactly.
You know
What's
what
so
I'm saying?
funny is he can resell right now and get $8 billion.
Yeah, but that was
Sure.
so he bought them for
sure.
two, and that
Flip
became
that
the whole
shit.
conversation.
Sure.
right now. Flip it.
Just because of that evaluation,
Yep.
of $10 billion, like,
That
we could get that too.
No, these are
Building
that's
the
a-
land.
building, yeah.
So it
and
looked
that-
like it's just
yes,
good
easy.
business.
Yeah.
That's all this has ever been. It's business,
It's
right?
NBA moving. They moving inside the business
I
too.
mean,
They're
if I buy
making
the
business.
team, the Lakers, he bought the team for how much? 6?
Who? Bomber?
No,
Like
Bucks bought
60
the-
million, 65 back in the day, along
Back in the
with
day, but his wife, I mean, his
and-
daughter got it for zero. She inherits it. So it's $0 for her.
I'm saying $10 billion.
So it's $10 billion.
Crazy. Yeah.
But that was the talk when Bomber bought the Clippers for $2. Well, if the Clippers are worth $2, then what are the Lakers worth? What are the Yankees worth? You know, what are all these other franchises, NFL franchises as well? So it reset the whole market.
These are the conversations fans don't want to have because they don't want to admit that this is a business. So when we're talking about your team want to win, no, they don't. I've had this conversation with the owner. If I give you a team for 10 years, guarantee you 5 rings in 10 years, you profit $500 million, or 10 years of the same team, and it's $2 billion, which one do you take? $2 billion.
Yeah.
All day. He said the 5 rings. He said the 5 rings is for bragging rights amongst my peers. Yeah, That's all that is. I want the $2 billion. I'm not. It's a business. For me.
Well, in theory, those rings would impact team valuation increasing, but you also got to pay for parades.
Yeah,
championship
he said it
rings,
costs.
all that other.
He said it costs money. He said it costs money to win chips, right? This is when Boston won. He said Boston made zero profit because how much they spent on KG, all of them.
How much you think it costs them to put on a parade, Josiah?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Say 45, 60.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, how much does it cost to do a parade?
It shouldn't cost nothing.
A parade?
The city should pay for it, right?
That
Did he
ain't
not pay
shit.
for that shit?
Is there such
What does it cost? Nigga, I get these 2 buses. Motherfucker, that's where we going. Come outside.
What?
We riding around.
Better yet, you motherfucker drive your own cars. Let the windows down. Wave.
And just follow somebody.
Follow
It
this
should
route.
cost
Goddamn,
us.
we're going to take this route. Goddamn, drive your own car. Hey, hold on. We need a local dealership to donate some convertibles. Hey, we need
Two police motorcycles up front.
But that's all it is, man. Listen, they don't cost shit to do no fucking parade. If you really don't want to right? Go buy some motherfucking power, them streamers and the shit. That $10,000, right? And shit.
What do you say? Ho!
The range on Warriors spend like $4 million on their parade. Some
That's
teams are
pointless.
cheaper. I mean, I'm just letting you know.
Is there such thing
pointless.
as
Just on the parade
That's
part of it.
pointless.
Is there such thing as
It's a waste of money.
bad owner?
That's my point, though.
Say it again.
So to win that chip, you got to pay all that
Is
bread.
there such thing as bad owner?
A bad owner?
A bad owner?
If he's losing money, right?
I mean, it depends on what you.
Mismanagement of
Depends on.
investments and.
It just no.
It all depends.
It just depends on what you're looking for in your
My
owner.
point, we're looking at a good owner. We're looking for a good owner that's making good business.
As far
For
as what?
himself.
As far as what?
The evaluation y'all talking about as far as what's a good price point for a team.
It just depends on what, when, where, and what they.
It depends on what-
history.
what do
and
you
all of it.
consider-
All that matters. I think.
So as an owner, what am I valuing? You said that the rings in comparison to the money.
So just did the Bus family own the land that the Staples and Crypto is sitting on?
I don't think Staples and Crypto, I want to say they own the farmland.
Farm.
They own the farm when it
When
was
initially
there.
bought it.
So
They make it.
with Dolan, right? He owns the land that Madison Square Garden is sitting on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's worth that, but then the land makes it.
Well, Josiah's point
Yeah,
was you said it under your breath. You
So-
said so subtly that it didn't hit as hard as it should have. But that the winning championships does increase the evaluation.
It should.
It should.
Right?
It should.
That's why
In theory,
it does.
the $10 billion is $10 billion for the Lakers. It's because it's attached to legacy, right?
Yeah.
Everything else, if we're saying I'm gonna take the $2 billion because it's more than the legacy, but when the evaluation hits, I made my money back, but my evaluation is not gonna be higher than that which I would have
Yeah.
championships attached to it.
It could have been.
So for me, I think that the evaluation the owners have been doing has been taken the wrong way. As if, like I said, bad owners. If there could be a bad owner, he could be making bad decisions by making that decision, taking the money over the legacy because it's immediate, because he's a gambler or he's a risk taker. He wants immediate ROI. But to me, I'm like, I look at the guys who took those chances with legacy. They last longer and they cashed out with more.
I did, but these two franchises that sold, Boston, the only one who don't have multiple championships in that is Dallas, right? Boston sold for 6, this sold for 10. They have the most championships in sports, so that's that.
Boston?
Boston got
Boston
18
got-
right.
So that lines
17.
up. I'm saying that lines
Market
up for that.
too.
The
Market
market
too.
is,
Yeah,
so that
market.
lines up. So
Market for
anybody
LA.
else
the
under
Bucks-
that,
But that's what I'm saying.
I mean, what if Milwaukee had 5 championships? Would that change?
No.
Would they sell for 6?
Evaluation
No.
would change for sure.
I don't think they would sell for 6 or 8.
no, they wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
The evaluation would
Huh?
change from where it is.
They would not.
No, I'm saying it
The
would.
market is the
Yeah.
market. Like
I think
so.
it's the market.
If it's the market, then the owners who are actually playing that money game, should they be playing that money game if you're not in a big market?
Yeah, because it's still a business for them.
It's
It's
a
still
business.
like a lot of them dudes, that's like second, third, like they third business that they like. So they it ain't like a lot
to
of them
make
dudes,
women,
man.
so to make winning not a priority is
They don't care.
beneficial?
Like so, for a long time, Dolan. This was so. I'm like.
There you go. Say, you said what I'm gonna say.
So Dolan, for a long time, was considered that bad owner that you speak of, right?
As an owner for
As an owner, and amongst owners, amongst owners and in the public.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
towards everyone else, he was a bad owner.
He was a bad owner.
Besides the other owners.
So because of how he ran it, right? It was a fucking business. It was a hobby for him, right? To say that I got this and this is my new toy, this is my toy, what y'all gonna do? And the owners loved how he was doing it, going about it. But amongst the public, everybody thought, what the fuck is he doing, right? So he was looked at as that. But like, I had this conversation with him. Like,
Don't you think because it's New York City, I can do this? It's New York City.
Yeah.
It eats off itself. So I don't have an incentive other than just to play around.
Imagine if you was winning.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh.
If he has a championship, doesn't that change not only his pedigree, his mentality, but the valuation now? New York City on its own is valued at this. Imagine when they win.
Oh, yeah.
We got to now use our imagination.
It'll be more, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely would be more, but it's just that hasn't been.
New York sold themselves for what, 8?
10 billion right now.
They'll go 8, 10.
Right
New
now,
York?
absolutely.
New York could go 9, 10 with no ring.
No ring.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
See,
so the valuation, if they won, will go higher than that.
But the Celtics go for 6.1. That was the highest, I think, sports franchise sale.
They have more than the Lakers. See, that's what I'm saying.
But then Lakers go for 10.
The Lakers is a bigger market.
But now the Knicks jump up.
It beats it takes away the whole theory of winning, because when Clippers sold at $2 billion, that was damn near triple of any franchise that was
And
worth
they got
that
no
much.
championship.
They got no championship. They got no playoff wins. They got no.
And that's because they knew they jammed up Ballmer. Ballmer wanted to be an owner in the NBA.
He was willing to take that risk. That wasn't because they were worth that. It was he was willing to take that.
Yeah.
He was willing to go in. I'll take that.
His sports fan, his basketball fan, sports fan, whatever he is first. He got the money to do it for 2.
And it's LA. Fuck, why wouldn't I take this
the
chance?
Clippers are now valued at $5.5 billion. So that too is already more than double.
Yeah.
Flip.
As of March 20th,
Gotta be smart about it.
Cowboys' #1 franchise is worth $16 billion.
God damn.
And when was the last time they won?
In 1990s.
America's team.
Yo, do you feel like Michael Jordan was a good owner?
He couldn't have been. There's no proof.
But to who? That's what I'm saying. You gotta think about you and the public. You and the public is two different opinions. You tell me if I bought a team for $400 million and I sold for how much?
Who?
Jordan.
What was it?
Like, just take it, whatever it is.
I sold it for billions. In the business community, I'm a winner.
Let's take the Indiana Pacers, right?
I'm a winner.
Like the Indiana Pacers.
$3 billion, I believe, is what he sold that for.
Whatever the Indiana Pacers sell for right now, it's a win.
It's a win.
Whatever it was, they would.
Because whatever they bought it for,
because it was like dirt cheap back then.
So let's shift this back to the Celtics talk.
Porzingis, like buying a franchise, right?
Porzingis shipped to the Hawks now. So Porzingis played 65 games with the Wiz in the 22-23 season, 57 the next year with the Celtics, 23-24 in that championship run. I believe he was dealing with the leg injury in that, and 42 games this past season while he was dealing with a mysterious illness that they still haven't quite put their finger on. So he's only played 70 games one time in his career, and that was his rookie year with the Knicks. Was it fair to say that Porzingis' run in Boston was disappointing or underwhelming based on that move?
To who?
He got a ring.
I mean,
they got some
value.
Yeah, they won a ring. They won a championship.
A championship. Sure, while he was there, I don't whether he played a big part of it or not.
He was out there.
He was out there for some of it, so
he
has a ring. So I don't know how you could.
Yes, it all depends on what you value.
Yeah.
That's a question for him.
Yeah.
Average 19 a game this season. I think shot a career high 42% from 3 in the games he did play, but largely ineffective in the postseason.
Again, it's for him. What is he seeking? Is he seeking a ring at that moment in time? Is he seeking a career? What is it? It all depends on that player, because when his career's done, that's all he has is his memory. So we can't say it was a disappointing if he got there, they won a ring. Whatever he did in his 65 games helped them get closer. I mean,
so back to the Celtics. 2 of their 5 starters now traded. Obviously, Tatum will be down some extended time, but according to a report by Shams, Celtics phones are ringing off the hook with teams inquiring about Jaylen Brown and Derek White. While Boston is listening to offers, they aren't expected to make a move with either player unless they get an offer that they can't refuse. So you think the Celtics should keep blowing up the roster or let this group hold it down until Tatum's return?
Brother, you ever been to Backpage?
I have not, Gil, but
This right now, this is
I'm
kind
a
of
front
like,
page.
you front page, you're not back page.
I'm not
You
back
don't know
page.
about Backpage. This is like, it's like imagining like Backpage, you got their regular prices, and then somehow it's Black Friday, right? So all those people on there is damn near, they open, they listen to whoever wanna throw some money at it, and that's what's going on. Like, the talk is out that they are willing to break up the whole team, right? And everybody's calling. And that's what's been going on. It's a fire sale. It's, put it on the market. Tell me what you want. Who you want? You want, hey, what you got for me? Huh? And that's all that's going on right now. They're not trying to win no more. They don't care.
Even the injured Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Like,
If
even an injured Jason Tatum can go right now.
If somebody throws the offer, somebody's gonna be
throws
like,
the right shit at them right now, yeah, absolutely.
If somebody was smart and said, hey, listen,
I would.
me knowing
I would.
it's his right foot and it's not his jumping foot, so he should be fine, or
I'd trade.
80% he's gonna be fine and back to normal because it's not his dominant leg, I'll throw an offer at the motherfuckers right now. Knowing that, okay, this year, next year probably gone, but
I'm true.
cool.
It's just next
You
year.
might give me something for it. You be like, oh, he's injured, he's done, and then I can give you some bullshit for him. And
So you said, I don't say the Celtics are throwing in the towel, but if you look around the Eastern Conference, the landscape right now, Hallie's going to be out extended time.
New owners, man,
Yeah.
they don't give a
throw in
fuck.
the towel.
This is new for them.
It's the same thing
This
like
is-
with the Bucks. When the Bucks won the championship, they got the new owner that came
Yeah.
in. Drew you out of here. Like they don't.
No, they don't-
No, it's
they-
my
listen,
turn. Like
man,
we gonna do it my way.
Yeah, who? Oh, we like him. Yeah, he can stay, but
don't
shit,
like-
everybody else, I don't.
Trust him.
never in my life seen a nigga move into somebody's house and they got their furniture up there and keep it the same way.
Yeah.
And all these
It's turkey,
take
dude.
these draped sofas, and you can take this bed with your goddamn. You can take these leather couches, goddamn it. I got my own. You
No,
come in with your own shit. There's gonna be people
No, that's just
fired.
like somebody else get, like you said, when somebody get remarried, right? The new woman come in, she like, yeah,
old bitch like,
yeah,
ugh.
yeah,
We
absolutely.
ain't using this color.
Yeah, listen, no,
Even if she like this shit,
this is nasty. I would never.
I would never.
Listen,
That's coming out. I would
This
never.
is the taste you
I
had
would
before.
never. That's coming out for sure.
and you live with her with
Yeah.
this? Like,
Oh, that's what I was
Going
doing.
there when you go on Instagram and look at
It's
the same
called
shit.
furnished. This is furnished, baby.
Oh, that's what I was
Listen,
on?
ain't no bringing your own furniture
Yeah,
here.
it
You're
is.
not gonna be here that long,
Even
baby.
the- even the
Listen,
bed-
you're not even gonna be here that long to
even the-
enjoy this.
That's my
shit.
girlfriend.
Even the pots and pans gotta go.
They trying to get rid of everything.
Everything gotta
Baby,
go. Hey,
just put that shit in the
talking about-
dishwasher. You're not supposed to touch nothing.
Nigga,
You ain't
that's
gonna
what
be
you like.
here.
Come that motherfucker trying to put new knobs on
All
the
that.
cabinets, the
Asking
all of them.
questions.
Not new
and
knobs.
shit.
Yes, yes. all
Hey,
of them
keep the
gotta go.
knobs?
Yeah, she touched them.
She touched him.
She used them regularly. Nah, they
Post that right on this toilet.
Yeah, oh yeah, we need, yeah, all of them.
Toilet seat?
Yeah,
Okay.
shower head. I don't know why this rain shower like this. All of it gotta go. This is what boss going through right now. Hey, listen, hey, unfortunately, sorry Celtics fans, this is
Writing on the wall.
what?
I think we said something about this.
Somebody brought the
Didn't we
black
say-
light in.
Didn't we say something about this? Did we say these niggas could go if they don't win them?
So I was going to ask you if the Celtics could still be contending
Didn't
in
we
the East,
say
but-
something about them niggas can go if they don't win them like they supposed to win them? They
Somebody-
looking up. They gonna be like, hey.
You know, somebody brought the black light in.
I'm just saying, we
I
said
said the writing was on the wall, but somebody brought the black light in and turned the lights off.
This
Like,
last year.
We don't know
oh,
who's.
shit.
We don't know whose ship this is.
But
We
we
don't
saw-
know what's going on. Hey man,
Listen, when we saw who got Finals MVP, I said, yes.
All them, all
it's about
them
to
fans,
change.
all them fans. I mean, all the people that work in there.
It didn't go as they thought.
300 million. Yeah, we're gonna build Black Wall Street up here.
Two
Okay.
Supermax.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This is not gonna last. This is not gonna last very long.
Not in White Town.
This is not gonna last very long. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I said I'm gonna roll with you till you get the championship, but nigga, after that, we going to New York. We going to New York,
You said
nigga.
Black Wall Street. Hey man, hey, send his ass to Memphis.
Utah.
Wrap it
Take
up.
him right to Utah.
Nah, they gonna be like, whoa, what are you talking about?
I bought his shoes. I bought his shoes and everything. I said, Jalen, go buy these shoes before they take them out of stock and shit. They gonna stop selling them and all kinds of shit because he trying to do some shit you ain't supposed to do.
Well, let's shift over to the Hawks side now. The Hawks get Porzingis on the last year's deal, thinking making $30 million this year. Like I mentioned, played a limited amount of games, but averaged 19 points, shot 42% from three when he was healthy. Still trying to figure out what's going wrong with him. Hawks were a playing team last season. Can now roll out a starting five with Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Rashad, Jalen Johnson, and Porzingis. So how much does Porzingis move the needle for the Hawks in what should be a weaker than weak Eastern Conference this next season?
So they lose both of their other bigs. So Clint Capella and
Okongwu's still there.
Okongwu. So no, put Porzingis' ass on the bench. Play the young boy, man.
Oh, no, Jalen Johnson got to play.
No, but that's he'll be in the starting five.
He would be in the starting five
At
with
the four?
Okongwu.
No,
Oh, that's-
you put.
That's a hell of a pick and roll.
If it's a healthy Porzingis, he start at the
No.
five.
Yeah, you gonna start the five.
Why?
Yeah, if it's healthy. Because he's
What
spread the
Trae
floor.
Young needs? Pick and roll and run? Jump?
Jalen Johnson running and rolling.
No, Jalen
And then
Johnson, yeah.
no,
But
now you got both.
Yeah, you got spread.
That's
them
a
niggas.
hell of a.
Yeah.
I don't trust Porzingis, so.
I mean, we're talking if he's just healthy.
If he's available to play.
Fuck that weird shit, that overseas shit he got put in his system. We don't know about we don't know what's going on with him. Now, but just imagine he's healthy. You got two of them rim running.
I got you. Okay, I dig it.
Blocking shots and shit.
The internet has some theories. I will not share them here on this show, but
They're not good theories. Man.
they're not.
Capella-
I keep seeing
it.
it.
Well, I can tell
I
you
keep
this.
Why I
seeing
haven't
it.
said it.
I
That's
keep
why
I can tell you this.
Don't
It
say
can't,
it.
it can't be that theory. It can be
I keep
the
seeing it.
magic. It can't be the magic.
No.
Because
Not
if
talking about Orlando.
if you got that going on, you have to actually let all the NBA players know.
Okay. Well, that's.
So,
That ain't
so
it.
it
Didn't want to bring it up.
That ain't it.
you're forced to let everybody know, and they have to vote.
I ain't even
That's a
vote.
thing.
But my question for you guys, with this move, did the Hawks get more competitive
like
in a
magic.
weaker Eastern
Yeah.
Conference this upcoming season? No Dame, no Hallie, no Tatum.
Tatum.
It's wide
Wide
open.
open.
It's open. Legs open, baby.
Hey, so
Don't know
who is it
who
open for?
Don't know who gonna coach it. Don't know who gonna
better
coach
get it
the
done.
Knicks.
Donovan
No.
Mitchell.
Let's talk about who we know.
We don't
In
know
the
who
East. What do we know in the East? Two teams.
Cavs and
Cleveland
Knicks.
go
Cavs.
choke.
No, not Knicks.
Magic?
Magic.
Cleveland go choke.
Magic.
And
You think Cleveland gonna choke again? You know what? I do too. So it don't even matter about them. So we're gonna go with Orlando right now.
I'm going Cavs and Knicks.
I don't know who gonna coach.
I mean, either the Knicks. I can't even.
when they
say
get a
with
coach,
Knicks.
then we'll make that
What
call.
about Philly?
That's facts.
Like
No.
I said.
Process meat.
You might be right, Shad. Orlando.
Process.
I like Orlando. And they just got old boy.
Philly's roster.
Who they say
Desmond
Orlando?
Bane.
Bane.
Philly's roster
come on,
on
man.
paper.
Come on,
Philly's
man.
roster on paper. Okay. Question mark.
Question mark.
But
Everybody else though.
I mean, they had to sew one leg down. I mean, we don't know what he gonna look like with that new bone.
Who else do you got on the? Who else do you got on the East though?
I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, Hawks
got
gonna have to
Milwaukee
jump in there now
Hawks.
if he's healthy.
Charlotte.
You got the
Milwaukee
I'm
always
still
a
putting Milwaukee in there
problem.
because of Giannis.
I got
Anytime
to,
Giannis
but they don't got.
lace them bitches up.
That's nasty. No Dame.
The Wizards have made some moves. I'm not going to put them in the
no
conference.
shooting guard.
You got the Pistons who look like they can
Pistons. The
They can
Pistons.
bring,
The
they can bring
Pistons.
back Kevin Porter.
Yeah, he been playing good.
Yeah.
It all depends on.
But
It all depends on.
like the Pistons.
Like if I'm Pistons,
I'm going Pistons,
right
Orlando.
now, I
Orlando
gotta add something.
Go
Yes, if I'm
what?
Pistons,
Devin Booker.
I gotta add something.
What do you need?
Try to get Devin Booker.
Think about what you got already.
4 or 5. I gotta add
Durden,
something.
you got Durden, you got Stewart, you got Tobias.
I got it.
You need somebody bigger?
I gotta
What's
get
the name
you got
coming
the 3 or the
back?
4.
The little guard coming
Yes,
back.
yeah. I'm good with him.
Ivy coming back.
But you can't look at your roster and say,
I know.
this is what we did without our
You got
shooting
a
guard to get him
younger
back.
Sasser.
That's not an upgrade.
I'm saying Sasser's a year. And I'm saying, but they got a young.
Yeah, but-
yeah,
Thompson, Sasser,
So I look at that.
You
Beasley.
gotta look at it,
They
but
can get
you gotta
off
look
the-
at Orlando grabbed a hold of
Nah, I
a
see what you're
piece.
saying.
But if I can go get a Devin Booker like y'all
Yeah,
said,
they
if I
need a
go get a Devin
talented.
Booker,
They need a more talented
then I make
guy.
that move for whoever I got to give up to get this, except K.
Devin Booker with K.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, so I do that, but if
Cade and Jaylen Brown.
if I can't get him, then
Yeah.
Well, they need another big though. I don't trust. They just,
I do.
I don't trust.
they're not shooters. They need a shooter or as a big. They need
Yeah,
a big
that's
that can
it.
stretch the
They need
floor.
a bigger. Them
They
they
need a big that can
small
stretch the floor. They
big.
need a big that can stretch the floor.
Yeah.
So we need a big that can knock down threes and.
I like Orlando though.
So we asked the chat, does Porzingis make the Hawks a contender? 76% of the chat said hell no.
Yes.
But let's talk about the Nets side of things. So the Nets took Terrence Mann. Huh?
The
You said who?
The Brooklyn Nets.
Oh.
Oh, listen, they got okay. Go ahead.
Let's talk. We got some things to discuss.
I was confused on the name you said, because usually you don't say that. But go.
We're talking about the Nets now.
Okay.
This is Gil's Arena. We show love to everybody. Whoop, whoop.
There's a reason to talk about him.
So Nets took Terrence Mann the 3 years and $47 million remain on his contract. Also got the Hawks 22nd pick in this year's draft as a result. So now the Nets have 5 first-round picks in this draft. The 8th, 19th, 22nd, 26th, and 27th selections. If the Nets do end up keeping all 5 picks, it would be a draft day record. But should the Nets try to make a blockbuster move to bring a superstar to Brooklyn or build through this draft?
Either whatever you want to do.
Take these 5?
I'm gonna try to go get a blockbuster.
Give me a
trade.
Greco-Nigerian?
You're not getting nothing out of this draft. Oh, what?
Name Giannis Antetokounmpo. Him,
Have
Jalen
a house in New
Brown.
York.
Giannis, Jalen Brown to Brooklyn.
Derek White.
Derek
White.
give you all 5 of these motherfuckers for Jalen Brown and Derek White. And give you all 5 of these motherfuckers right now.
Cam, what's his name?
Cam Thomas talking.
Cam Thomas you can go to.
Another scorer.
So y'all can
Just
pack the house.
Yeah, just crazy that Brooklyn would be like a dumping zone right now, like wide open big market.
Yeah, they got 5.
Yeah, they were just in this trade to literally take care
I
of
went
man
out,
and
yeah,
the
'cause
pick.
I went out there for
That's
the
good though.
pre-draft thing,
Right for
right?
them.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's wide open for like players to actually go choose a place to team up
Brooklyn
and be
not a
like,
bad
yo,
place.
let's go to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Wide open, big market, New York, let's build something.
Not
I
a
mean,
bad
Brooklyn's known
place,
for
bro.
having a big 3, like
Not a
KG,
bad-
Yeah.
like with KG, Paul, and
And-
Darren, and then
Not a
Harden
bad
and them.
place, man.
yep. So they know
Need a new one.
always.
They got money.
It's nice in there. They got a nice arena. That shit, listen.
Nice
Barclays
as fuck.
nice?
It's
Nice,
nice
huh?
as hell.
I was just out there for the pre-draft thing, man. Like for the draft
That's
lottery.
not a bad move. That's not a
They
bad
need to build. They need to build
Yeah, so
something.
it went from
Bradley
so
Beal
it
should
went
be
from-
thinking I'll go to New York
No, leave him where he at.
to get out of there.
No.
He ain't gonna stay there.
Nope. Devin
No
Booker.
trade clause. You need to
Devin
get him. Hey, you need to convince him he needs to
Devin
go.
Booker.
Oh, you
They
think
can buy him out, right?
Now you're
Devin
talking. Now
Booker.
you make a move for like D-Book and Giannis, something crazy like that.
Yes.
Now you're in a
To
conversation.
leave him there, that's
I'm just
what
saying,
you. If
yeah.
you don't leave him there,
Yeah, he went there. He got no trade. Let him keep it.
let him stay there, then dump everybody off.
Let him
Cool.
keep his no trade and yeah, because it went from like we was at the draft lottery pre-draft thing, right? It went from oh damn, we got the 8th pick, right? So this is
Now we have 5 first-round picks.
this is promising.
I don't
For
trade
future-
anybody.
You take all 5 of those picks.
Where am I? I'm at the bottom of the East. So that means I'm in the bottom of the league. Like I'm one of the worst teams in the league. So whatever I actually do doesn't put me any closer to anything relevant, right? So I'm just gonna sell all of this or trade all this to get exactly what that's gonna actually help me.
Yeah,
So I might as well just take these 5 picks. Right, I'm gonna be sorry for the next 3-4 years. Anyway, take these 5 picks to see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
I have low cost. I have no overhead. Right, I don't have no big money on my head. And then the next 3-4 years, see what opens up. See if somebody wants to come here because I got all the money in the world.
Yeah.
So instead of spending some now on a Devin Booker or a Bradley Beal with nothing to do with, like I have no dinner table for him. I'd
We
rather
said team him up with somebody, not just send Devin Booker to Brooklyn by himself. Like, no, they might as well
Yeah,
stay in Phoenix.
but, yeah.
Like, we saying him, Giannis, and some other thing like them, like make some shit like that happen, and then do like,
Yeah,
then that
that-
makes sense.
Yeah, because that'll get you in the
Like
conversation.
that'll get you there.
Man, I'm Brooklyn.
That'll get you there with
I
a
got a
couple of
friend
things.
in
You already
Brooklyn,
got Claxton still over there. You got some.
You got
That's
Cam
what I'm saying,
Thomas,
I'm-
Cam
yeah.
Johnson.
uh,
But you're gonna lose them.
I got a fresh plate. Fresh plate. Clean slate. I could start from scratch. Why wouldn't I utilize, as a good GM, as a good owner, you're utilizing them picks for leverage to build something, not just to hold on to the picks for sake of, this is what we got. Like the movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner. The way that nigga maneuvered to get to know and figure out who he should pick was based on testing the waters on the other teams and tricking them into believing I take this, you should take this. If I gave you this, what would you think about it? I'm gonna call you back. Call this team, call that team. Everybody calling each other, trying to figure out, is this real? He would really give up this pick? I mean, if we're gonna go get Kevin Durant and we're gonna get James Harden and get Kyrie, yeah, we're gonna do some shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about making the move make sense, but also having the balls to convince the other teams that the move makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's what I think makes a good GM is to go in there and convince. I got 5 picks. I can go out here and try to get Giannis and Joker.
I think with this new CBA, the restriction of the second apron, all these luxury taxes, and we're seeing it with the Celtics, seeing it with other teams around the league, there is more willingness, obviously, to come up off your prized assets.
They just
to
said
build for the future.
The Denver Nuggets just said that they don't know if Joker going to take
Yeah. So Josh Kroenke said if they had a
Why would you even say
unforeseen
that?
injury, yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's
Think
down the
about
line.
that.
That's
That's
down the
true.
line, though.
Think about that. He's like, if we offer him right now, he might not take it because
No,
we're
he
gonna
not
have to
taking it
take
right
it
now.
to it. We ain't gonna give him less.
Because you never know, but no,
Yeah.
that's being realistic.
Yeah, and he's being
I
transparent,
got my
saying, "Look,
championship."
hey, everybody out there, it may not make sense for us, so he's open."
Yeah. But Gil, to your point with the new CBA, obviously the Nets can now get 5 draft picks at a much lower rate than trying to bring in a superstar, build with them for the
Shit,
next
not the
couple
way
years.
not the way this. No, hell no. Not the way these numbers are. Not with these first round picks. Shit, you got so you say
I got late
So what's-
first rounders, so
you got the 8th pick.
I mean, just right now,
You got 8 and what?
I don't want to get locked into somebody who's I got to take on 50, 60, 70 million. And I don't know what is going to happen with it. I'd rather let me get my draft picks, see what they do, and then start making deals. I start making deals now and then lock myself into these big ass contracts. And then now somebody like Giannis is up, and then I got to try to figure out how now I got to send them off to try to get some back and then or pay them. Now I'm locked in. Like it becomes more of decision making to see what's my 10-year plan or at least 5-year plan with them. Right now, I don't have no overhead, so
I hear you, but if I don't get some pieces right now to make me relevant in the Eastern Conference because it's wide open right now,
Yeah.
I do that if I'm them.
Yeah. So
Right, if I can go get a couple, 2, 3 pieces right now, like, just for shits and giggles, like I said, if Phoenix is willing to deal Devin Booker because they got Jalen and they got younger guard, if they willing to listen to it, shit, we give you the 8th pick. We give you the 8th pick and this for Devin Booker. Then you the same Giannis thing. Shit, we give you these 4. Listen, they'll get him for these 4 first-round picks for Giannis.
and then you jump into that's what I'm saying.
And
Now
then
you
now
go from here to jumping in some salary cap. You know what I mean? At
Yeah.
the wrong time. Now, everybody's trying to
No,
jump
no,
now.
but not-
to
but
see what's
that-
going
But it
on.
makes you
see.
relevant.
Yes.
It makes you relevant.
It takes you out of the bottom
It takes you out of the bottom.
immediately,
Now you're here.
automatically.
Now you're playing for a championship.
And that's the
off
risk.
top.
That's the risk that you take. You'd rather take that risk than
I think
stay
so,
at the
but
bottom with the 4 picks
hear you,
and
yes.
then try to build on the development of those 4 picks. He's saying, look, take these 2. Let's go get these 2 motherfuckers right now just to become relevant
So-
for the next 3 years.
Warren,
And then
New York and the Knicks just did what they did.
Especially
right?
with the year that's
I
coming
hear
up
you,
next year.
yes, Gil, absolutely. But I'm just
Might be a
So what you about to say, Joe? These
I was
numbers.
going to give you the
Yeah.
slots for each of the picks. So the 8th pick would make $7 million this year.
What's the total deal? What's the
Total deal would be $31 million.
for the 8th pick?
Yeah, 19th pick would be total deal $18 million, would make $4 million this year. Total deal for the 22nd pick would be $17 million. They'd make $3.3 this year. And then 26, right, if I'm not mistaken, total deal for that would be $15 million. They would make about $3 million this year. And then the 27th would be $14 million, and they would make close to $3 million.
So
for this season.
14, 15, 17, 19, 31. Shit, that's
But over a 4-year window.
But
you know
it's
what I'm
over
saying?
4-year window. I
So that means
get
you
it.
got to give a pickup. If you're trying to get, let's say, Devin Booker, you're basically giving up damn near half your starting 5 and some picks. That's what I'm saying.
or you're talking about as Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to
you're
get-
dismantling, though. You're
Yeah, to get
dismantling
Giannis and what's the name, you dismantle your whole team. Now you don't have anything to actually help them win. So now what you end
No,
up
that's
doing
when
is
you're working.
Yeah, that's
you
the
got
work.
middle
That's when
work. You got
create
middle
the
work. You got, let's say you take the 10th or 8th seed, but your salary cap just skyrocketed in the wrong time.
No, we lowball everybody. We get low hanging fruit in the marketplace.
But it's still just them 2 alone put you in the 100
we
million.
understand, but we got to
So now
understand that.
you're in a luxury tax, but you're not in a luxury tax as a top 2, 3 percentage team.
Look.
You're in a luxury tax as a 10th, 8th seed with just these 2 players.
Who understood that? The Lakers. You got AD. You got LeBron. What else did you have to deal with? the rest of the low-hanging fruit that you
that's-
could pull from that was available.
That's the difference he
You
made.
didn't bank on Austin Reeves being Austin Reeves, right?
Yeah,
So
the people got to do their job.
that's what I'm saying. So if you do your job with 2 picks like that, we got to go figure out the best utility players to put around for now. Just for now. Right now this season, and see if we can look good with these 2 guys. Can we assemble a team to make us relevant?
And those 5 picks would only cost around about $20 million in salary. Forget my math if I didn't add it up correctly for this
this year.
upcoming season.
Yeah.
So you still have a bunch of cap space left to go make some moves and do some things, or trade these picks with other teams like the Thunder who are trying to trade
I
up
was
for
gonna say that too.
picks down the road. That now you
Thunder
can
would be
package
good.
and get some stuff going. So remains to be seen. It should be an interesting draft day night. But let's keep this thing moving. So Kyrie Irving's season was cut short with the torn ACL. With the player option this summer, his future in Dallas was uncertain, but things got resolved Tuesday as it was announced Kyrie was declining his player option, signing a new 3-year deal worth $119 million to stay with the Mavs. Deal includes a player option for the 28-29 season. So Kyrie told Shams his decision to stay with the Mavs was based on a commitment level from both sides, wanting to build a legacy in Dallas and believing in the team's ability to win a chip when he returns healthy from his torn ACL. So Kai averaged 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists last season. And the team-friendly deal opens up nearly $6 million in a taxpayer mid-level exception that they could potentially use to go after Schroeder, D'Lo, Chris Paul, or some names that were mentioned, Malcolm Brogdon as well. So Mavs also announced senior Daniel Gafford intends to sign a 3-year extension worth nearly $60 million. That'll keep him in Dallas through 2029. So did Kyrie make the right decision signing a 3-year extension to stay with the Mavs?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And we talked about this a lot when the injury happened, what his future would look like. I think you guys said he would probably decline that and try and get a longer-term deal.
Yeah, I mean, just for you as an individual, when you're talking about like guaranteeing money, this was the smartest move for him financially, right? Where you don't know what your career is going to end up like, right? You got an injury, you still, they got to make a move on you because they can't let you walk. So if you can net another guaranteed 60 million or 70 million, right? This is the time to do it. And that's what the move was. Like, I'm willing to take a pay cut or whatever, but what I'm doing is for the next 3 years, I'm guaranteeing you something I didn't have before, right? You can't look at like, oh, if I, come back, like he's going to miss this year, most of this year, and then try to go into free agency. You don't know what he's going to get. So it was easier to strike now to guarantee yourself another 70, 80 million.
Yeah.
So this is a brilliant move for them, and it saves money too.
Yeah,
I was just looking at it as the fact that he's probably going to miss majority of next year and going to free agency coming off of not playing.
Yeah.
That's the way I wouldn't even think about that's the part of it, yes, but I was just looking at the fact that going into free agency, not had played a lot.
Yeah. And there was reports he could have been in like the 50 to 60 million annual range before the knee injury.
Yeah.
Suffers a knee injury, was probably going to opt out anyway. The Mavs, I think he said, have been loyal to him, showed commitment to him that he
They got the
appreciated.
number one, you know what I'm saying? So the future is bright in Dallas. So, yeah, this is a smart move, man, all around.
Yeah, and especially for his mental. Now that he got this out the way, he can get through his injury. And like they said, the future is still bright in Dallas. They got the number 1 pick. You got Klay Thompson over there still, AD. So you still, still on the up and up in Dallas.
Yeah. How do you like this move for Kyrie to stay with the Mavs?
Yeah, I think it's proven enough. It's a lot of money. Opportunity to come back, try to do something big next 3 years, take advantage of it.
Talking about the Nets, if you're Nets and you know that they're keeping their roster the way it is, if you're Nets, do you offer them the 22nd and the 26th pick for their 3rd pick, or throw all 3 picks in for their 3rd pick?
For the Sixers' 3rd pick?
Like whatever that's picked, y'all can't really use it right now. But this 22nd pick, those are some veterans, some of those seniors and shit that can help you right now.
I try. I throw it at him.
If you're Sixers, what do?
Take it.
You take it?
I mean, you probably have to give him the 8th in one of those, I
No.
would say.
No.
No. Because the 8th is a freshman. 8 as a freshman. 22nd, 26th,
Yeah,
27th.
yeah, you're right, Joe. They'll have to get.
But I'm- yeah, but-
for 3, you have
If
to
you
give
give
them
me
8 and
3.
20, 8 and whatever the last one is.
8 and like 27 or whatever.
8 and
it is.
27.
But
They'll go for that.
If I'm Brooklyn,
go for
I'm
that.
trying to get the 3rd and 8th.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to be.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I did
So I'm
that.
like, yeah, I'll give you 4.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Right. Like, what would
I dig
make
it.
Philly come up off that 3rd pick?
Maybe
if-
3 of them picks.
And I give you the 22, 26, 27.
Yes.
You can try to fill up your roster.
Yep.
Since you still are trying to go for a championship
Yeah.
by keeping your roster the same.
Or
I
take
would.
somebody off the books for him.
I would.
Because at this,
They're already doing that. They're making low money. They already had their fire sale already. I'm saying Philly had their fire sale last year.
like I was just wondering. I was like,
They did.
is it like when it comes to picks, is there like any rule on picks?
No.
Because with cap, there's a cap. But if I can I get rid of 4 picks for your number 1 pick?
Yeah, I'm sure you just got to make
Yeah,
it work. Like you're
oh.
saying, throwing a contract or throwing whatever.
Yeah,
out
whatever
there.
the numbers are, they just got to do the numbers.
Also, those numbers still count too.
I guess you book. I get whatever it is. It's just, what they got to do their damn job.
Yeah, because I was looking like,
I throw that in and
Think
see
about
what
it,
works.
right? Yeah.
I would.
It's gonna be a lot of wheeling and dealing.
Because I go get big fella Queen if I'm Brooklyn. If they do it for 3,
if you're Philly, the one player that they don't want
it's him.
is Queen.
Yes.
And I'm like, I personally, I've heard what's wrong with Embiid. You got real problems. That's real. Wouldn't you have a safety valve right here that does the same thing?
I would, but
I would,
they ain't that smart.
Yeah, you said that Embiid situation.
It's more dire than people.
Yeah.
Like, the knee,
Other things.
there's nothing with this knee that's going to ever go back to normal. It just gets worse. It don't get better. There's no getting better. The knee it gets worse over time. So if it's arthritic now, it only gets worse. We haven't figured out no shit. I put some shit in it and just, boom, ta-da, back to normal. No, whatever's wrong with it, it only gets worse with time. The hip gets worse with time. So if these 2 things are actually bad today, tomorrow and next week is going to get worse. So you need to have something in play now with a 3rd pick, and this is your franchise. You might want to do a bindum to Shaq. Hey, let me go ahead and get this 7-foot
17-year-old.
Let me go ahead and, you know what I mean? So, we got you, Shaq. It was cool. Maybe 3 years from now, he might help us win 2 rings. You never know. Fuck. For shits and giggles, right?
Well, draft is tonight. It will be
That's
exciting.
exciting. No, man. This is an exciting day for these young men, man. And whatever happens, however it falls, man, it's exciting. 2 days. 2nd round picks as well, man. It never gets old. Dreams are, reached, and so no, man, it's exciting.
So let's shift back to the Mavs side of things just real quick. So they got Kyrie locked up for a 3-year deal, got Daniel Gafford extended as well, 3-year, $60 million deal. So after the Luka trade, Mavs GM Nico Harrison, easily the most hated man in Dallas, getting serenaded with Fire Nico chants at home games and even medieval times. But Harrison assembled a solid roster, had the ping pong balls bounce in his favor, with the Mavs securing the number 1 pick. Will Nico Harrison and the Mavs get the last laugh for the Luka trade?
Is it?
I know, Gil, and that's why I had to ask. I know.
When you say last laugh, like as in what?
Yeah, that's
Like,
Ha 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 ha. Why so serious?
I told you niggas.
Ha.
He was eating too much barbecue and smoking hookah.
Full circle.
I guess it's like if Dallas go on win championships without him.
that's the last laugh?
I think so.
I mean,
And y'all
you guys,
don't.
you guys,
And the
killed-
Lakers don't.
Yeah, you guys killed me because I traded
Yeah, that
y'all
would be the
favorite
last-
player,
yeah.
and we traded him because we needed to win championships.
Are the Mavs in a better position right now to win a chip in the near future than the Lakers are currently?
I still like it. I still think they're on the up and up. They still got the number 1 pick. They got Kyrie locked up. Still got AD. Still got Clay. Still got veterans.
Put AD and Kyrie together. It's like you didn't just keep Kyrie and Gafford and Lively.
Yeah. And
Gave him AD.
you have Clay, you have Cooper Flag.
And Clay. Come on, man. Come on, man. Kyrie couldn't be more happy, sitting over there smiling in his spiritual way.
I had to ask you, I know.
I mean, you can ask, because when we're talking about laughing, who is actually laughing? You're saying Dallas is going to laugh?
I'm saying Dallas and Nico Harrison, everybody looking at him like he was an idiot.
Okay, let's try
How dare
this.
you get a generational player
like the
like
people.
Luka?
They're looking at the long.
Like the people. I think everybody.
Oh, the people.
Like everybody looking at him like, who the?
I mean, they can laugh. I'm pretty sure the Lakers is laughing because they took the asset, traded it, then used your asset to sell it. $10 billion. Ha!
Okay.
How many rings are y'all gonna win to say ha back when you sell your franchise? Because right now, I use Luka. I gave you AD. Hey, you give me Luka? Hey, I got Luka now. We're gonna go from $6 billion to 10. That's like that. When we're talking about laughing, it has nothing to do with rings. It's about the value of something. Like you're talking about Boston sold for $6 billion. They gave you a piece, got back a piece, and then popped that motherfucker for 10. Like so, I'm looking. That's the part I'm looking at when we're talking about laughing, because you got to remember she got the team for free and sold for $10 billion. They bought it. They bought the team from, right? What they bought it for? $6 billion?
Cuban? Let me see. Get that number.
Remember, they got a price on their head already. So what is their profit margin when they decide to sell the team? So to even say ha ha to Jenny Bud, you got to sell that bitch for what? 16, 14 million? To have a $10 million profit.
So he sold the controlling interest for $3.5 billion.
So 3.5. So you got to sell for 13 just to say ha ha to her. When we're talking about business.
So before the Luka trade, was she in trouble?
Who?
Finance?
I mean, that's when you look across the owners and the landscape. We got the team. Don't really got that bread.
Yeah,
don't got that million for the analytics staff and all that other.
I'm confused. I'm confused. We gave you something. You get to hide now. We get to ride now. I think we still get to laugh. Still think Nico gets to laugh because we got to push you out because you was doing such a bad job. So yeah, we kind of saved you.
Yeah.
Yes.
In a sense. So it shouldn't be a ha, it should be a thank you.
Thank you, Nico.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Nico. We not gonna laugh at you. We're gonna say high five.
Which I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but makes you wonder why all these feel like so bigger. We got that whole NFL collusion situation going on. Just makes you wonder. Makes you say,
So at the end of the day, they still came out on top.
Who?
The Lakers.
Yeah, you're talking about somebody who's financially don't have no money. We switched for me to become wealthy. I'm pretty sure she's laughing all the way. Huh?
The Lakers don't sell for $10 billion without Luka.
I wouldn't know because they only sold with Luka, so I can't guess what they would
Ask
sell
again?
without.
Ask it again.
shout out to
I
Suge.
can't go hypothetical.
But the Lakers have sold for $10 billion.
You should use your chest, man.
I can only go with what it sold for. I can't
We
say
do
what
we
it
do
was.
hypotheticals all the time.
But I don't need a hypothetical when I have a fact right here. The fact it sold for $10 billion. Last
But
year,
he's asking you a hypothetical.
last year, the Boston Celtics sold for $6 billion
6.1.
with a championship on their head. So I can only say,
But smaller market than LA as well.
so I can only say, hey, with $10 billion, I inherited $10 billion with no cash.
And I want to say previous
Oh.
estimates were like the 7 to 8 billion range for the Lakers. So two more.
What
But
is?
that's not a question,
No,
though.
it's a very, very valid and fair question.
It's a
No,
question
that's a valid question.
It's
too.
a question that has no answer. I have no idea. We don't.
LeBron and AD Lakers selling for $10 billion.
Okay, how about
I would
this?
venture to
What
say
was-
no.
Can we do this? The only way to answer that question for real, what was the value of the team last year or at the end of last 2024 or the beginning of this year? That's the only way we know. What was the value of the team the beginning of the season?
So we're not giving a hypothetical.
No, all we can say is what it was worth before Luka got there. That's all we can.
I think so.
You think they can sell for more?
No, I think they sell it for $10 billion if he's there or not.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm pulling it up good.
Absolutely, I think so. Because it's the Lakers, man.
I know, but
It's
we
the
can only
franchise.
go with what it was
like
worth.
I'm saying, it's the franchise. Did Luka put a cherry on top? Yeah, but I think it still goes for that with or without him.
Just
So
the
why
name
didn't they
itself.
sell it?
Huh?
Just the name itself.
Just his name itself, the Lakers brand, history, inflation,
yeah.
Los Angeles, I think it sells for that.
Why didn't
Because
they
it
sell
doesn't,
They
it doesn't.
sell it before.
Was the question?
It wasn't
was the
for sale,
question,
did
does
nobody
Luka
approach
get
him
the
before?
last laugh, or Luka and Dallas?
Just Nico.
Does Nico?
And
Oh,
Dallas
yeah.
is
So if it's Nico, then Nico his last laugh would be
On the court.
championship. Yeah, on the
But
court.
you're
He
talking
he
about from the
tripping.
business
I mean,
side.
Nico's never been part of the conversation with laughing because obviously he's laughing the whole time because he wasn't getting fired. That's them niggas up there.
That's what they wanted. So Forbes had the Lakers valued at $7.1 billion in October 2024.
All right. So,
But
7.
7.
yeah, 7.1. But the Celtics sale, I'm sure, impacted that. We could say Luka, potentially.
Yeah, but the Boston selling for that definitely
Yeah.
did.
But-
Right? That's what
yeah.
impacted that, not Luka. Boston selling for 6 impacted that.
Yeah, I'm just
More than Luka did.
But I'm saying
That's what
we don't. What you said when?
In October, they were
October
valued
of
at
24. They were valued at 7.
And when did Boston sell?
for 6.1.
When?
A couple months ago, if I'm not mistaken. The sale went through. And then that new ownership group, I believe, takes over in the next couple of weeks. So these are moves that they're pushing. But so let's shift over to the draft. So draft just hours away. Mavs still expected to select Cooper Flagg with the number 1 overall pick. So Flagg has earned the respect of a lot of current and former stars in the league. He was at Fanatics Fest in New York this weekend, where he got some major love from another former number 1 pick.
That's a bad dude right there. That's a bad guy. What's up, baby? How you doing? Good. Yeah? Good, yeah. Excited?
I'm excited.
I know that's right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Do what you do, man.
Thank you.
Love watching you play, man. All right.
So for those keeping track, Iverson gave Flagg 3 daps, a hug, and a shoulder rub,
That's
all within a span of 10
that's
seconds.
That ain't even minimum. That's not even minimum. I'm surprised it wasn't 6 or 7. Minimum, the minimum.
But
6 minimum.
3.3 seconds per dap.
Yeah.
Way faster than that.
He ain't kissed it yet.
Nigga, he ain't brung them all the way in,
He ain't
man.
kissed him on his cheek yet. He don't love him
He
yet.
got enough. Man, once he getting his feelings with you, boy.
Once he trust me.
That's when he fuck with you. When he gets his
Yeah,
feelings with you.
man, get the dapping you.
So I was at the Iverson Classic a few years ago. Ja Rose in, I think, no less than 9 daps in a span of probably 45 seconds. It was a beautiful thing to see.
That's how
If
he
he
showed
rock
his
with you,
love.
rock with you.
Yeah.
And he rock with most people that play in the NBA.
Absolutely.
He's a basketball
Sure.
fanatic at his finest, and if he, so.
He know you.
Ain't all of it. Need a couple more daps.
Oh man,
A few daps short, but still nonetheless said he was a bad dude. So on Tuesday on ESPN, Kendrick Perkins had this to say about Flagg.
This is how I look at Cooper Flagg. If LeBron James and Kevin Garnett had a baby, you get Cooper Flagg. And why I say that is because when you think about LeBron James, you think of a
you
complete
wanna go
basketball
WNBA
player,
player?
right? Jay, you just ran off the stats. He led the team in everything. That's a LeBron James type thing. And you talked about his passion, his tenacity. I'm watching KG all over again, the way that he plays with a high level. We don't give players enough credit like Cooper Flagg. I think it's a skill to have a high motor like he has it. And you talk about his competitive nature and saying this is one of the most competitive guys over the last 20 years. It is, because most guys in high school nowadays, they reclass and go the other way.
Right.
He reclassed up. So he's running up the chimney looking for the smoke. And I love everything about this young man. I love how humble he is. I love how low maintenance he is and how hard working he is. And he's a generational talent.
So you guys had some issue with the LeBron KG having a
Yeah, we just want, like, there are WNBA players that's athletic, and
that could,
so you just didn't want to pick one of them.
There's a tennis player.
Like
Serena.
tennis, Serena, some athletic female, a swimmer, a soccer player, some chick you grew up with. I don't know, but that's cool.
And if you want to be political correct, don't use someone that's got another nigga already. So
Yeah.
you know, if you're gonna say Asia, it'd be like Bam in Asia. You just be correct about it. You know what I mean?
Just-
So you got to think single.
Whatever you want to do.
However you want to do. Just
Not that.
Yeah.
Because how that's gonna work?
learn something new every day on Gil's Arena.
No,
Yeah.
But basically saying, and
No.
obviously,
No.
Why would he say that?
No.
why would he?
No.
Why would you even
Ain't
make
basically
that
saying-
comparison?
Basically ain't saying shit that we understand. So Cooper Flagg's very competitive. He plays hard. He's, yes, generational talent.
So that was my next question. You agree with Big Perk saying Cooper Flagg is a generational talent?
It's Christian Laettner.
Yes.
He's Tyler Haresborough. He's
No. Hell no.
Christian Laettner and
Hell
Tyler
no.
Haresborough.
Hell no.
Hell yes, Kenyon.
Hell no.
yes. Hell yes.
he's good.
No,
he's very good. He's
He's better than
solid.
Tyler Haresborough. He's more athletic.
solid.
He's more athletic than both of them.
He's solid.
But he's more athletic than both
Y'all
of them.
hyping him like he's
No, but you
like
compare
he's
them
somebody.
to two guys. But you
Kevin
compare
Garnett and
No, but you compare them to
LeBron James?
But you compare them to two guys that can't jump over Saturday's newspaper.
they can jump.
Who? He ain't damn more athletic than him.
I didn't say they was.
But
I
you
said they can jump.
But they not athletic.
They can play.
They're not athletic.
But
he's
he can't
athletic.
play like them.
But he's athletic.
He's not good like them.
Yes, sir. I've seen him play in person with these two eyes.
I have
Absolutely. The kid can play, man. So
He cool.
He's more athletic than
He
them
got
two.
a ways to go when you
He's
talking about
more
talent
athletic than
potential.
them two.
He got potential.
Yeah, you know what?
Like
she
he's not
was,
he's
and I'm
not better
telling you,
than
boy can play
Zion
basketball.
was.
At what?
Duke.
At basketball?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is better at basketball than Zion. Shoots the ball better from the perimeter, makes better. Absolutely. Zion's more athletic than him, more ambidextrous, all those things, yes. Absolutely. Yes, I said it.
That's good.
Yeah.
They heard it.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta say
everybody
shit.
heard it,
I
yeah.
ain't gotta say nothing. They
Everybody heard it. Yes, I said it. At basketball, the skills, yes.
He better than Luau Ding when he was at Duke.
I didn't watch Luau Ding play at Duke.
I
I was
did.
busy.
I
I
did.
was busy doing other
You
shit.
think Luau Deng better than Cooper Flagg in their time at Duke?
There was a lot of Duke players that were very good, bro.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
Cool.
He played 1 year, just like a lot of those other guys.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum. Man, those guys were really good when they
Kyrie,
played
11
at
games.
Duke. Elton Brand, there's a lot of guys that were really
Played
good.
against him?
Like
Yeah.
he does not eclipse none of those guys.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
That's what Coach K said.
Did I say that? We're having a conversation.
Coach K just said,
I'm just talking.
did I
We're
say
not
that?
arguing. Y'all said y'all don't like arguing.
We're having a
Y'all
conversation.
said y'all don't like
We're having a
arguing.
conversation. I didn't say that.
Oh, you said you don't like arguing.
You said that Christian Laettner and you compared him to Christian Laettner and Tyler Hansborough is what the fuck you said.
Yeah, I'm making a
and I'm not
statement.
going. And I said no.
But you said you don't want to argue.
But we're not. It was a conversation and debate. But we're not finna say that he's.
Do you want to argue?
You said that. What Coach K said. I didn't.
Do you want to argue it, or are we going to
Coach K
argue it,
said-
or are we?
Kenyon
Coach K
said-
said Flagg, the best freshman, coached a lot of those gentlemen that you
Yes.
previously
Are we
named.
going to argue it?
Cool.
I think we'll have a healthy,
We're not
positive
gonna
discussion.
go with
was the
Christian
question?
Laettner and
So-
Tyler Hansborough. No.
My question was,
Is
do
he a generational
you agree with
talent?
Big Perk saying that Cooper Flagg is a generational talent?
Okay, from the how generational talent is used, yes, he's a generational talent, right? Talent is potential. Generational player is what you do
With that talent.
with that talent once you're in the pros. Talent is immature stage. People got confused because ESPN came in and started just using talent
To
for
be a player.
players, right? So when we say generational talent, that's from the ages of like 10 to 17, 18. So when we say talent, that's all. Wemby was a talent.
Generational talent.
LeBron was a talent and then became a player. Kobe, talent. Michael Phelps, talent. Everybody, it's an amateur status. So from the ages of 13, he's been number one and all that. Yeah, so right now he's a generational talent. We don't know if he's going to turn into a generational player. Like Curry is a generational player, meaning what he did as a player changed the generation.
But he wasn't a generational
Generational talent, no.
Okay, coming in. Okay.
And sometimes generational talents don't turn into generational players, or turn
What makes a generational talent?
your physique, who you are, the things you do with your
So would you say Zion?
makeup.
Chris Humphries was considered a generational talent, even though nobody knows. He was ranked as 10-year-olds the fastest swimmer that damn near He had records. He was in front of Michael Phelps.
Beat
and-
future Olympians, right?
Yeah, he was the
Chris
people.
Humphries.
Yeah, Chris Humphries was a generational talent is your sport. The sport that they have you in ranked in is swimming. They say, I want to have fun playing basketball, and then he becomes a pro at basketball. That's what generational talent is. That they can take you out of whatever you're supposed to be doing and then put you in something else and you still become successful in life. That's what generational talent is.
So what did they take Cooper Flag out of?
No, it's just saying, right now it's talent. The talent of his makeup. Body, he's been ranked #1 ever since he was 13 years old. Amongst his 13-year-old, he stands way above. That's the talent.
So
Just
His
potential.
peers.
So
Just
you was
potential.
so
Of
you
his
was
peers.
so you was a generational talent.
No, he wouldn't be considered a generational talent. Who was in your class?
Me, Tariq Evans, Drew Holiday, DeMar DeRozan,
Anybody else? Who?
Greg.
Based on talent, you would be a generational talent, correct?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Very,
Who?
very.
Okay. Who? But
I would say you were very
okay. When you
talented.
It was
when you
number one.
when you was a
it was the
freshman-
number one
when you was a-
player.
when you was a
everything
freshman,
y'all saying.
Who was ranked #1?
When I was a freshman in high school,
Yeah. Who was that athletic motherfucker? Just everybody just praised on.
as a senior,
No, as a freshman, 8th grade, freshman year, all of them.
it would have to be Tariq Evans and DeMar because they were the free. They would
They would have been considered the generational talent of the group. His skill level turned him into the player
But wasn't you number one?
Yeah.
as a senior. Cooper Flag,
Yeah.
8th grade,
As a
7th
senior.
grade,
Tariq
8th
Evans
grade,
was-
9, 10,
Tariq
11.
Evans was the. Tariq
We
Evans-
class went #1 in his
Yeah.
class, so it's like, but
Like
Christian
Zion.
Laettner and Tyler Hasbro, really, bro? Like, we understand they went to
Like-
Christian Laettner's an
Like-
All-American
yes,
legendary
cool,
player.
4 years. That
Like
dude.
Shaquille O'Neal, like think about
Olympian.
like Shaquille O'Neal, Magic
No, I'm not
Johnson,
talking about
those are
before.
freak of
It's
it.
about-
It's
That shit, fuck Joe. This motherfucker said Tyler Hansborough, boy.
Tiger Woods and
fuck
golf,
outta here.
right? Coco,
He didn't do nothing.
Serena
Tyler.
Williams.
I'm about to say Serena.
Tyler's a
Serena,
champion,
those are
if he
national player
stays
of the
long,
year.
if he stays long, he's
But
national
he
player of the
didn't.
year.
Messi,
That's
did.
an if.
Messi,
He's
all
the
of
That's
them.
number one
another
player of the
if.
year.
Y'all
Yes.
I'm gonna start counting these ifs.
He stayed. He went
about
1
Deion
year. Was
Sanders?
Start counting
he's
these
the
ifs.
first
Start
pick.
counting these ifs.
Why
Y'all
would
be
he stay
using this
around?
if.
Why would he stay around if he's going to be the number one pick?
Bo Jackson, though, these are
Definitely
generational.
Why would he stick
talent.
around?
Okay.
Riddle me. Hold on.
Like this
hold
is
on.
before pros. Like these guys
me
are
that
supposed
shit.
to be Hall of Famers.
Okay.
Riddle me that shit.
Zach Edey did it.
Riddle me
What?
that shit. We're not talking about Zach Edey here. We're talking
talking
about
about?
Cooper Flag and Tyler Hansborough. You said Tyler Hansborough is a national champion, a college player, all those things.
Junior,
Yes.
senior year.
Junior, senior year, yes. And Cooper Flag sticks around, he's all of those things as well. So what are you saying to me?
We don't know that.
He's
Yeah,
the
no,
number
we
one
don't
pick.
know that.
We don't
he's
know that.
He
We
left
don't-
school to be the number one pick. So the fuck is he sticking around
So
for?
what generational is, where
didn't
Cooper
win.
Flag is getting this award, was Tyler Hansborough that as a freshman? No, they're not even the same
They
planet.
ain't even close.
They're not in the same planet. 10th grade, 12th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 9th grade, they're not.
But you know what Tyler Hansborough was?
Who cares?
What he turned into as a player, we're talking about talent,
He's not
just
fat.
raw.
He's
He
not
was
fat.
the number one high school player.
He's not fat.
As a freshman,
As a senior in high school.
As a
and
freshman.
one was a junior that went up to be a senior.
The same thing that Cooper is, Tyler was.
At 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade.
Everything that
Dwight Howard.
Cooper was,
Dwight
Tyler
Howard,
was.
Dwight Howard was a generational talent.
Okay.
So we asked the chat, is Cooper
talent.
Flag generational?
No.
54% of the chat said yes. 46% of the chat said no. Tyler Hansborough 2.0.
Damn.
Boy, please.
Damn. How much?
46%.
Man, they ain't. These people don't know fucking basketball.
Nobody know
If they
basketball.
comparing
Bro,
them
2.0.
two,
Don't
they
nobody.
don't know basketball.
Those were the options.
Don't nobody.
Trust me.
Like Wemby.
Because
right?
I know he didn't look like Kevin
Like-
Garnett out there.
I say
know
that.
he did not.
You compared him to Tyler. I didn't compare him. Perk
That's
said
what
that
Perk
shit.
said, yeah.
I didn't. You brought up Tyler Hansborough in this conversation.
I'm talking to Perk.
So
you
therefore-
injected yourself into the conversation.
We answered
We
the question.
talking the topic
no, you
is
brought
him.
Up, but you brought up Tyler
This
Hansborough.
was my assessment.
And you brought up Tyler
It
Hansborough.
triggered you, though.
No,
Like-
it didn't trigger
like
shit,
mo-
but
mo-
you brought up Tyler
it didn't take no
Most
response.
generational
That's my
Yes,
assessment.
it did. You brought up Tyler
Are
Hansborough
on
in this
magazine.
It's
conversation.
accurate. They
And a
said it
generational
2.0.
talent.
Okay.
What they say?
You
Coach?
brought
What
up
they say?
They
You
said
brought
no.
up Tyler
Tyler
Hansborough
Hansborough
2.0.
You brought
So they
up Tyler
agree with me.
Hansborough was that part of the question?
They
That
agree
was
with
a part
me.
of the.
They made it a part of the question.
So
no,
it was yes
But they
or
agree
no.
with
I'm
me.
gonna Tyler
no,
Hansborough
they made it a
2.0.
part of the question.
But they agree with
no,
the
the
question.
chat made it a part of the question.
Right? I mean,
The chat don't
No,
make the
they
question.
didn't-
They make
chat-
the
no,
questions, Kay.
They made the
They
question.
make the question.
And the chat answered. So the chat didn't say yes 2.0. They answered. So you can't know.
But he put
No.
in the
I did not put it in.
You gotta put in
I did
the
not put
option.
it in.
2.0 shit, yeah.
There was two
yes.
options.
So,
Yeah.
One option
so they
was yes.
knew
And then the other one was
no.
they knew the conversation. They knew the conversation was
You
up.
brought Tyler Hansborough into a general talent
And they
conversation.
agreed.
No, they did not.
46%
No.
people agree with
No,
me.
he's not.
47 was
46.
No,
No, 47
No.
wasn't
No.
Hansborough.
What?
no.
47 wasn't Hansborough. That was 2% Hansborough, right?
2.0, whatever it is. Like,
The
they
two
put
options.
yeah.
It was the question was
Like,
is Cooper
okay,
Flag
like-
generational. The options were yes or no. Tyler
so like
Hansborough
this,
2.0.
like Wayne Gretzky. If you go back to Wayne Gretzky, at 13, he was considered a generational talent. That's potential. He's not a pro yet,
Like Adam Banks.
right? So when we talk about tennis, right? At 13, what was Federer? What was he considered then? Before he became a pro? Coco. It's not a pro thing. It's
Venus and Serena.
It's you. It's you. How far are you in front of the field? You know, like when they hey, you in the 90th percentile in your weight class, like that. That's like Muhammad Ali, generational talent, right? Tyson, generational talent.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, yeah.
Mayweather wouldn't be generational talent. He would have been generational player. He's a generational, like, it's not the talent part. He is the 50-0. He is.
Roy Jones would be considered
Talent.
the generational talent.
Okay.
Like, it's shit like that.
It's the skill set. It's
So Muhammad Ali
crazy.
would be-
Muhammad Ali. Yeah, it's the physique. It's the things
So
that.
pretty boy Floyd wasn't talented?
We didn't say that.
I'm asking.
We didn't say that.
I just asked.
No,
I didn't say you said it. I asked.
no, he was.
I feel like he was knocking people out when he was young.
No.
Pretty
it's-
boy
was he
Floyd
talented?
was he not a generational talent?
No.
Okay. That's all I asked.
No, that ain't what you
Just
said at
say
first.
no.
No, that ain't
That's
what you said at
exactly what I
first.
asked.
No, you asked was he talented. No. See, the thing is, you niggas with these wordplay, your first thing you said was he talented. And then you switched to generational talent. Exactly.
What's
what
the
fuck you said.
conversation are we having?
No,
are we having a conversation
no,
on
you can't
generational
use-
talent?
but you
So if I
words-
shortcut
no,
the word,
no,
now
no,
it
no,
boggles everything
No,
up.
because you niggas try to move the fucking goalposts all the time.
The same word.
No, it's
Talented,
not.
generational
No,
talent.
it's not.
No, talented is.
What conversation are we having?
Motherfucker that plays
Talented-
Generational
a
talent.
motherfucker that plays the piano
and
is talented.
talented is very
Stevie
true.
Wonder is fucking generational talent. Like,
talent.
that's fucking no.
Moving that shit.
No,
No,
you
you're
moved
moving it.
You moved it. Because you
I just
two
wanted
different-
y'all
yes.
to answer the question. Y'all,
no, it's
But
two different
we can't
Y'all
categories.
just
answer a
went
question
crazy.
because
It's two
you're
different
using
questions.
You know what time it is.
But just answer one of them.
Like,
no,
no,
You didn't
no,
answer
it's two
either one of them.
That's like
It's two different things.
How
But
about
just
this?
answer one
Was
of them.
Steph Curry a generational talent growing up? No. Was Steph Curry talented? That's two different things.
I didn't ask that.
Yes, you
You
did.
did.
Oh my God.
You put talented for Mayweather. Yes,
Yes,
he is
you did.
talented.
Everybody here heard that
I
shit,
said,
Rashad.
is Pretty
Was-
Boy Floyd a
Talent.
generational
No, that
talent?
ain't what you said.
I just said it just now. I'm
So
out.
what is your question?
Is Pretty Boy Floyd a generational talent?
Was he,
We think so, no.
was he a generational talent growing up? No,
No,
he
we
wasn't.
don't
a
think
Okay,
so.
that's
No.
all
A
I wanted them to
generational
hear y'all
talent.
say.
No.
That's it.
He is a
the
gener-
reason I asked.
He is a generational fighter.
He
Meaning-
would. I'm sure he would disagree.
Meaning,
yes.
Meaning,
I'm sure
what-
he would
And
disagree.
everybody in his camp would too.
No, it wouldn't.
Because they was there.
No,
Because
yes,
they was there.
would,
Because
Because
they-
Because they was there.
Because guess what, Gil?
Because they was
Guess
there.
what, Gil? When they're around him, guess what? You right, champ. You the best, champ.
No,
Everything,
that's not-
champ. Champ. You the best. Everything, champ. You him, champ. Generation talent, champ. So yes, they would.
He beat
No,
Joe
that-
Lewis's
Once,
ass.
once Floyd hears the understanding, then he will understand the difference. When you looked at Mike Tyson as a 15-year-old,
Not grown ass men.
the speed, the power, who he was, they, before one fight, generational talent.
And y'all telling me
Right?
that's Cooper
So hold
Flag.
on, hold on.
That's what y'all
Hold
telling
on.
me.
That's
That's the full circle. Y'all
Yes.
telling me Cooper Flag is a Mike Tyson generational talent.
At his sport and his
so when
age,
they
where he
looked
come from,
at
yes.
when Floyd was fighting, his loss in the Olympics, his work ethic, his drive turned him into a generational fighter. See, the talent is hope. It's not defined yet, it's just raw. So that means if I take the body of Mike Tyson, someone is looking at this like, I can carve him into a champion.
Customato.
Because of the attributes he's bringing.
His training,
the
Customato.
speed, the power, the movement. It's before fights have occurred. That's what talent means. Generational boxer is what you did as a boxer. That's where Floyd comes in at.
Yes.
Floyd got cheated in the Olympics. He was
Okay,
Cool.
Then
We
I'm
don't need to hear
He
that
did.
there.
he was a prodigy.
Cool. He got
He
cheated.
was a generational talent before he lost.
Yeah.
So if I Google,
cool.
if I Google, was Floyd a generational talent at 13? Will this say yes?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't asked it that question yet.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I've asked.
Did you just do it
'cause
just
I did Jerry Rice. Because I wanted to see the difference between like Jerry Rice. Was he considered a generational talent, or did he become a player because
So
of his
who's
IQ?
telling you the answer to these things?
I only support the real AI.
Well, I didn't look it up. And
How many daps would AI give it?
How about this?
Who's giving you these answers so
here, I'll
I
tell you
know,
the
so I can go ask
Here, I'll tell you the
for the
difference.
answer so I can be correct?
Yeah, I'll tell you the difference. If we take Cam Newton and we take Tom Brady, right? We take their body before college. Which one will fall under generational talent and one will fall under what? What would be Brady at that moment in time?
A 6th round pick.
Right? Now, we can't call Brady talent now. He has to be generational player because of what he did with his work ethic and his attributes and his skill and his accomplishments. He changed the game. That's where the accomplishments come from, and that becomes the player himself.
Got it.
Well, let's keep this thing moving. So during the media availability Tuesday, Flagg was asked about his decision to reclassify in high school to position himself as the youngest #1 pick since LeBron James, and had this response.
I quote my mom likes to say a lot, you know, if you're the best player in the gym, then you need to find a new gym. So for me, it was about thinking about what I had left to do in high school and, you know, how much that would push me to become a better player.
So if you're the best player in the gym, find a new gym. Do you like Flagg's mentality when it comes to seeking out challenges?
Shit. Yeah. Shit.
Reclass.
Hey, if you're the best player, that's it's just like say if you're the smartest man in the room, you need to find another room, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing, right? It fits the same standard. So to be pushed, to be great, realize where you are, I'm with it.
So leave high school a year early, end up leading Duke points, rebounds, assists, if I'm not mistaken, for the season. Mr. B, how do you feel about Flagg's mentality when it comes to seeking out challenges, not ducking smoke?
I like it. I saw him at Curry Camp a couple years ago with him and Ace, and just his work ethic and his attention to detail I loved. And the fact that he wanted to classify up and play and take on challenges, I love it. So, I just like his mentality, though. So that's the first thing about it.
Rashad, how you feel about Flagg mentality in terms of reclassifying, wanted to take a bigger challenge? Because basically saying high school niggas were trash and I need a new test.
That's fine. That's a bar.
In his words, not mine.
Good luck. Got a lot to prove.
Does have a lot to prove, has a lot of weight on his shoulders. Gil, how about yourself?
Floyd Mayweather was considered a generational talent by the age of 13.
So I was wrong. Cool.
Excuse me?
Said I was wrong.
Who was wrong?
I was.
About what?
I mean,
Floyd?
yeah.
Yeah, he just read.
He
Yeah.
was a
Oh,
generational.
you thought I was paying attention to y'all niggas? I be listening, man. I know what I know. What y'all talking about?
Cool.
I know why y'all don't want to be knowing my shit, man.
Amateur career, he was 84-6.
Cool.
Shout out Floyd Mayweather.
Absolutely.
You the best.
Those GOAT, man. We had many conversations about all this shit.
You the best, champ.
Yeah, so he wasn't
Ray J on the
he
piano,
just wasn't
gotta
a
respect
promising talent. He was a generational one at 13. So he was amongst.
Cool. I dig it. Hey, it turned out even more. So hey,
Yeah, so yeah.
absolutely. So hey,
Okay, so in basketball terms, right? Generational
Rope, baby.
generational player, no, generational talent is an all-star. Generational player is all NBA. Generational player is higher than a talent.
Okay.
So Floyd was both. Check both
Yeah,
boxes.
he ended up being he ended up turning his talent into an actual thing. So there's generational players who flop.
Okay.
You know,
I dig it.
I mean, I came in the draft for one just in case.
This nigga here stupid, man.
All right. Let's go.
Don't stop.
I'm just saying, generational player, sight. So he's still a generational player. He just didn't conform that bitch into a cake.
Psych.
Just like little kid, just little dough everywhere, little egg over here, some shells in the shit. You know.
Hey, I didn't even know I had this shirt. I just found it randomly in the closet.
Around and find out.
Divinely just sitting around.
It seems appropriate for today's episode of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Roe. Today's podcast is sponsored by Roe. Women find confidence sexy and they can sense it, so don't let your worries about staying hard in the bedroom get in the way. Luckily, Roe Sparks is here to help. Roe Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want more control over their erections. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve under the tongue, and getting hard faster means having more sex. After they dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. Roe stays active in your system for up to 36 hours, so you can go back to back to back or be ready for the morning after. Roe connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first Sparks order on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/arena to find out if prescription Roe Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/arena for $15 off your first order. So keeping it in line with the draft. What happened? Y'all struggling with the Roe?
No,
we just laughed. No, we just laughed.
Shit.
No,
Get over there.
the fool ass.
10 claims, one for one name, and then Wednesday.
Well, look.
No, I was gonna let him read this. No. I was let him read this thing, but it don't change the fact that you brought Tyler Hansborough up in this fucking conversation. That don't
10 claims, one name right. Just that he's a generational.
Yeah, like we admitted that he was right, and this
the other niggas you got wrong.
All that shit. Nigga, you brought Tyler Hansborough up in this conversation.
It was one.
In a generational talent conversation.
I was right.
On one name.
Cool.
I was right.
On one name.
Yeah, like.
That's what we laughing about. Like,
I'm sorry.
Bro,
you 1 for 9.
No,
Hey.
Tyler Hansborough.
Hey,
of all people you could, all the people that you could have mentioned, you
Y'all
brought him
niggas
up.
stop scrambling.
We're not.
You're in the bag.
No.
Where's the
no,
pay?
Not at all.
Bag.
How many
Only opens if I open it.
Nah.
Suffocating that motherfucker while you in there. Just sit in there and let it sit.
Nigga, you brought Tyler Hansborough
Let me
up
fart in
into
the
a
bag so y'all
generational
niggas can
conversation.
smell the shit y'all in.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Y'all
Fart
in the
in the
shit.
bag.
Close the bag, smell the shit, suffocating the shit.
Dutch
Man,
oven
give me
as
my
it's called.
flowers. Let's move on to the next topic.
We're wrong about.
Like, we
Fuck
tried
around
to-
and find
we
out,
tried to,
man.
yeah.
Fuck.
Like,
We're wrong. Like,
but
Yeah,
we're
y'all
wrong.
tried to win. Y'all tried to win.
Nah.
And I felt that Kobe energy in here, and that shit made you go back to the archive,
We're
man.
wrong about Floyd being
Floyd
a
Mayweather?
talent versus
It's a
a player
generational talent.
from the age of 13.
Yeah,
That's
so
what-
Brandon Jennings?
Fart in the bag is.
Brandon Jennings?
But the other 30 people we named, we're right about.
Fart in a body
So
bag and zip up the body bag to the fart
We're
station
30
in
and
the body.
31.
can
You're 1 and
smell-
30. Like it's weird.
That you're in. I like
Like we named 30 people. We was wrong about.
they
we
died
was
in the
wrong
shit.
about
They
him
died in the shit.
at 13.
Heaven.
That's all.
Heaven. They in heaven smelling like shit. What
Like
you doing?
man, Mike, I didn't know
He
he
zipped
was a
me up with a
generational
fart.
talent that
Shit.
young.
Yes.
That's all. Like,
Yeah, I
the
didn't.
other 30 niggas I'm right about.
Joseph and them like, who
If I said Freddie
who stepped
Adu-
this shit?
Right? Freddie Adu at
Who stepped this
13.
shit?
Generational
Who stepped this
talent.
shit?
All right, let's keep it.
That's Gil and them.
Let's keep it draft centric.
And then the fact that y'all gonna put in the chat the Tyler.
I didn't do it, Kenyon.
Whoever fucking
I'm
did
a
it,
vessel.
right?
I have 2 hands.
Like,
I'm broke, baby.
no.
These hands are for hosting.
Like-
Ladies and gentlemen, these hands are merely for hosting.
like I played against Tyler Hansborough. Like,
We're not going to snitch on who did it.
like,
Oh,
there-
shit.
And what did I tell him, Josiah, when he went to shoot the ball?
Hell no.
Yeah, so that's
Hell
to tell
no.
you what I thought about his game.
Hell yes, Kenyon. Hell
Like,
yes.
He
All right.
made it.
Let's shift over. So Ace Bailey been the subject of discussion in recent days after refusing to work out for any teams leading up to the draft. Bailey was presumed locked to go to the Sixers with the third pick, but now there's uncertainty over where he will end up getting selected. So back in May, current Sixers guard Paul George had high praise for Bailey, offering this assessment of his game on his podcast Peace Show.
I think he has big time potential. He has big time talent. He can score from any spot on the floor. He has an isolation game, which you don't see that often in kids that size, that early. He can make plays. He can shoot over top of defenses. He can take advantage of mismatches. He can handle the ball in pick and rolls. He can catch and shoot. He can defend. I've seen him play elite defense on chase down blocks, running guys off threes, defending, keeping guys in front of him. I think he just has tremendous talent. If there was no Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey would have been an even bigger name that people would have been talking about in this draft. I love his upside, man. I've been a fan of his game for a little while now. I think he's going to be huge in the league. He's definitely going to come in the league, and people think it might take him a minute based off of his skill set, but I think he's going to come into the league and make noise right away.
So that was back in May. So Bailey had a meeting scheduled with the Sixers on June 20th, but canceled the day of. So in the aftermath of all the discourse around Bailey and his pre-draft decisions, PG offered these thoughts recently.
If I'm Ace Bailey, I can't get mad if my stock drops. He's canceled all workouts. Like, he hasn't worked out for any team.
Not one team?
No. That's crazy. He hasn't worked out for any
He's
team.
tripping.
I think they made a big deal because we were scheduled to work him out, and he canceled the day of. But he hasn't worked out for any team. But you're not in a position to be making those demands. Make it to the league first.
Do you think that's him or the people around him?
It's for sure the people around him.
Gotta be, right?
For sure
Like,
the people around him. I don't think they're going about it the right way.
that, again, it just seems bold.
That's a kid that's been paid in college, bro. I got money. I don't care.
basically what
I
he
would
doing.
tell you where I want to go. I got money now. This is a business. If I'm going to put my money behind you, I need to know that you're going to represent us well. It's almost me before the team before he's on a team. He's not wrong for wanting to be a number one option. I'm with him all the way. The way of going about it is just not right.
So on the eve of the draft yesterday, Bailey met with media where he was asked about not working out for any teams, and he said, "I can control what I can control, me playing basketball." He was also asked about his decision to skip the Sixers workout and responded, "I'm just blessed to be in this position I am right now. That's all. Take it day by day." So for what it's worth, according to reports, the Sixers are still interested in taking Bailey with the third pick, but should Ace Bailey's decision to not work out for any teams cause him to slide in the draft?
So ask the question again.
Should Ace Bailey's decision to not work out for any teams,
Should his decision
not working out for any teams,
impact it?
yeah,
Should it?
will it?
Don't. Let's try this again.
How about this? Do you think he gives a fuck?
Do I think Ace Bailey gives?
Yeah, do you think he cares?
Because
if he cared, then he would be doing it, right? If we listen to what he said in May, if there was no Cooper Flagg, he would be the number one pick, right?
No.
So with that being said is, if I'm going into this draft, do I give a fuck about where I get drafted, team-wise or pick-wise? And these kids are very different than us. Before, we used to care about the number where I got picked. These kids care about the team now. Like, why would I want to go to Sixers if you were there? They're going to play you.
Right.
There's an Embiid.
I'm not going
There's
there.
a Maxey. There's a... I personally, thinking about
don't
my
make
future...
sense.
I don't want to go there.
That's the number 3
I
pick.
want to go to where I want to go so I can be the man.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a team where I'm going to be second fiddle or coming off the bench. So I'm looking at what?
But still,
I'm going to look at you, the Charlotte. Let me see what my thing is
He's
in
also,
Charlotte.
the reports
What
on
am I
that he
thinking
sold the
about
Hornets and
Jazz?
Jazz. His team has sold the Hornets and Jazz, not the draft.
Cool.
As well.
So again, I'm looking at the Jazz,
That's just reports,
Hornets.
though, not me.
So most likely, what am I looking at? The Wizards? I'm trying to put myself in a pick because
did you?
Huh?
But did he?
Wait.
Yes, if you don't pick me, I'm
He
going.
didn't work out for nobody.
Yeah, because I already know who I'm going to. I already know whatever team that I'm talking to behind the scenes.
Yes.
We've already came to an agreement.
That's what I was saying the whole time. I was saying that the whole time.
Well, give me that.
So
I was saying that the whole time.
As long as that's the
That's
case.
all we
Let's
cared about.
further it though.
We didn't think he was doing any workouts or no meetings.
No, he probably said, "I don't
That
need
was
to."
somebody.
But
all right,
there
that's fine.
is a such thing as a private workout, right?
It ain't shit private in 2025, nigga.
But is there such thing as it?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So it's a private meeting still is there?
No.
Nothing private.
Nothing private.
Well, it's private until we find out about it. So
Ain't shit happening. No, not in
Okay.
2025.
So not even a private conversation.
Not in 2025. I don't believe so, no.
Man,
I don't think so. Motherfuckers can hold water.
Us Wizards is gonna be fine. Let's just say that. The Wizards is gonna be good. Who's our 3-man? Huh?
I don't have a problem with him controlling his own
They
narrative.
got a nice veteran team over there, too.
a lot of vets.
Who's our Wizards? Hey, so young fella, you can come in here right
Was
now
the
and do
Luka
what?
trade a secret?
Yeah.
Huh?
There was discussions that went on, I think,
the
a
Luka
month in
trade
advance.
Was
And we found
it a
out.
private trade?
Was it a private trade?
The
Was the
information-
Luka trade a private trade? Was it a private, silent, backdoor trade?
There was no news about it until about 48 hours
Damn it,
before.
y'all killing me.
Because you're dealing with two individuals that stood on something.
Shit.
I don't think the rest of society can do that.
Because they were
Keep
friends.
a conversation with amongst two friends. I don't think people can do
And the
that.
biggest
close
deal of the
friends.
century.
Too close. I don't think it's two people that talk. They're close friends. Them two people made a pact within themselves. The rest of these people that we speak about in this business and all that shit that happens, they can't fucking hold water.
So
I can
Ace
answer your
Bailey's
question, no.
answers don't sound like he has a guarantee.
Oh, cool. That's
Yes, it sounds like he has a guarantee already.
Sounds like he has a guarantee.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I remember watching 2 private workouts in my class.
Before social
Went
media.
to a private workout to watch. My God.
Before social
So it's
media.
not private then, because you saw it.
Before
I was
social
there. I
media.
was allowed to come because I was with him.
Before
I was
social
his only. He told me to come.
But it's
He's like,
not
yo,
private then.
come
So
with
it's
me,
not
bro.
private then.
It is because I'm with him.
That's not
So
private.
that means somebody
Because you
outside
could've told
knows.
somebody.
No, I didn't tell nobody.
But you could have.
I'm with him. This is my homie.
But you could have. It's
He's
not
like, yo,
private.
I'm about to go
Right,
work
you could
out for the
have.
It's not
Jazz.
private.
I'm about to go work out for the Jazz. I want you to come with me. John Stockton's gonna be there.
That's not
Bet.
private. That's
It
not
was
private.
4 of us in the gym.
That's not private.
Okay. What makes it private?
So
You
four
know
y'all,
about
so
it.
4 y'all in the gym. So what? 2 rebounders and then.
Okay, but
and
what
then
is the
just you and John?
what is the topic? The topic was it smart for him to
to do the private shit.
to deny.
To the yes,
Like,
Yes, because he's getting
Cool.
picked regardless.
yes,
long
because
as
he
that's
already
the
has
case,
somebody. That's
cool.
fine. We
If
thought he
that
wasn't
ends up
doing
happening, but we've
anything.
seen a similar situation
Cool, if
happen to
that's-
Shador Sanders in the draft. Not similar, but there was a bunch of talk speculation.
No, there's a
before.
difference between because he's guaranteed, right? You got to think about it. If Cooper Flag is gone and he's not in this draft, he's the number 1 pick. Now, if you are the guaranteed number 2 pick and you're telling
We're not
Spurs,
guaranteed number 2.
Spurs, fuck off.
You Wemby. You all
Philly.
about Wemby.
Philly, fuck off.
You got Bede and
Charlotte,
him.
I'm not coming.
You got Melo.
I'm only going to 2 teams.
I dig it. I dig it.
And that team is going to be the Wizards or Brooklyn.
I dig it.
They gonna be all about
But
me.
when we first had the discussion, they didn't. We thought he was not meeting with nobody or not working out with anybody.
He don't
We
need
thought
to.
He was just.
I dig it.
Now, if you're the 6th pick or the 8th pick, and the number 2 guaranteed pick is there, you.
Okay, but Gil, I guess
But
to
what
play
about-
devil's advocate, what if the Sixers say, "Oh, okay, we know you want to go there. We'll just draft you
I'm
for
be
3."
mad as shit.
And now,
Then
but
I'm
that's what
all
he's saying.
right.
Give us
Risk
everything
is
you
coming there
got.
disgruntled. I'm not.
Now give us the 8,
I'm
the
in.
19, the 22, the 26,
And if you're Philly,
All right,
if you're,
Now your NBA career fucked up.
Right, I'm about to say because now your clock is starting. So
Now
that's
your
on
NBA
you.
career fucked up.
no,
Yes, it is, because they control it.
No, just like anything. Just like anything. Hey, Wizards, I got your mans. I got your man. What you gonna give me? I know you want him. Yeah,
Leverage.
that's all it is.
Leverage.
If you're another pick, like you just,
dig it.
that's all it is.
No, I
but
dig it. I'm just saying,
like
but
if you're him, you're thinking about where you can play in your market, and the 2 teams that make sense for him
Yeah.
is Wizards right now, right? Come in, plug and play. It's your team. Poole gone. Who is gone? It's your team. This is you. And then Brooklyn. What are y'all trying to do?
Come in and play with
But
some
see,
vets.
the problem
Play with
is
some vets. It's your team. Just
it doesn't.
you working out with Giannis?
Yo, hold
Hey,
on.
what you 2 niggas is talking about?
Yo,
Y'all trying to
hold
go?
on a minute. Yo, if y'all, that 5 that they put up, like I saw like the potential starting 5 for the Wizards, if it stays that way and them dudes are healthy,
You can be all right.
hey, man, I saw it, I was like, I ain't saying they gonna make the play, but I was like,
Right. You see it come. You see it though.
Ace Bailey
it's some
deserves
interesting shit, right?
the understanding to choose his standing on business.
No, for sure.
He's standing
I
on
fuck with
business
that.
for a reason, just like he just said. We all know the inner workings of where I
Well,
want to fucking go.
Let's
I
flip
want to
that,
go
though.
here.
So let's flip that, right? So let's flip that. Just for shits and giggles, if there's no guarantee,
if there's no guarantee.
If there's no guarantee, just make this decision, right? That they're not gonna work out. They're not gonna. They just gonna say fuck it. Like whoever picked me, I'm telling these two teams don't. But anything after that, I'm cool with. But what if that shit just backfires totally and that motherfucker slide to like 20? It's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. But you taking that? I just.
To be honest,
it sounds like it's guaranteed.
No, what I'm saying, to be honest,
it doesn't sound like it's guaranteed.
Just all those kids,
Somebody
right? Like if even if you're Dylan Harper, do you really want to get picked by the Sixers?
Isn't it?
Do you really want to get
though?
picked by?
I dig it.
The Spurs.
I dig it.
Wouldn't it be collusion though if those teams did decide not to pick him based on him not working out?
It happens.
Just
Not always happens.
They don't talk.
so it's
though.
collusion though.
No,
We just saw the
Collusion means you got to
They had a
talk.
conversation.
100%.
We just saw
Like
the
we just
NFL
said.
get hemmed up for that though.
That's what I'm saying. We know it happens because you got to get caught doing it. But the conversations are, he didn't work. This is what they're doing in the media.
That's part of it.
But listen what I'm saying though. Paul don't have to. You don't have to
Ask some
report this.
questions.
You don't have to report this. So if you don't report this, we don't know that these things are happening. We don't know that he ain't going to no workout. We don't know that this is a bad thing.
Yeah.
So us reporting it like this may drop his stock, la la la. Now all the other teams are listening like, okay, how low is it going to drop his stock in public perception? How are the public going to view him for not running these workouts? Now he's looking at it because people are saying he's getting bad advice when this is something strategic that every top 3 pick does in every draft, trying to solidify their place. But he's looking bad now because he's got certain representation that doesn't add up to the agents that want him and get that percentage. They're like, oh man, don't listen to Sharif Cooper. Oh man, he's giving them bad advice when he's doing exactly what Bartlestein and any other motherfuckers would do. Hey, you don't have to work out for none of them. I got a favor. He owes me. Chill.
So
Stay healthy. You ain't gotta do
So
shit.
does it
Matter of
feel
fact, run in there, go get a rebound, go pass it, go dunk it, and go sit your ass down.
This ain't football, man. There's no one that stupid.
To let him
I mean, there's a
slide
lot.
to-
There's not a bunch of stupid teams that's going to sit there and look at a talent and say, I don't want to pick him because it's that. That doesn't happen in the NBA.
That's weird.
I don't have to let that
That's
nigga in
weird.
the gym. Like, what are you talking about? I don't got to do nothing with him, man. I'm going to take the talent that's going to help my team.
Yes.
But just like anything, I've already negotiated, right? When you talk about this team, hey, listen, the motherfucker, listen. If let's say I'm Wizards and I don't trust the 76ers, I don't trust you, right? I'm going to be like, all right, look, Spurs, can you take Bailey for me and I'll take your guy because we think your guy's going to be there a little bit longer.
That's the conversations they're
example.
having.
Yeah.
Yes.
Example,
I'm with
Jason Tatum. Who has the number 1 pick when Jason Tatum was coming in? Boston Celtics had the number 1 pick. Who did they pick? Jason Tatum, right? But they got the number 1 pick. They could have picked Jason Tatum, but they knew Philadelphia had the 3rd pick. Hey, I got a deal for you. You need a point guard, right? Yeah, look, how about this? Listen. You can't take a small forward because you already got Ben Simmons. Lakers can't take a small forward because they got Ingram. I'll trade my pick with you. You give me some money, you give me some bad shit, I'll give you the number 1 pick. You give me the 3rd pick because I'm going to get Tatum any fucking way because the 2 people that's in front can't pick him. So if you want the number 1 pick so you can get a point guard, force Lakers to take a point guard, and they're going to take Lonzo because on the Lakers board, they had Ball 2 at point guard and Phelps 1. So they might
Markelle
take
Fultz.
Fultz. So look, I'll trade this. I'll do the little whoop, and that's what ended up happening. The same person they got that they wanted, they got it at 3 with some extra shit. They finessed him.
And had to pay him less.
This scenario,
Yes.
Pay him less.
Pay him less, right?
this scenario with Cooper and Ace Bailey is the same with Kobe and AI in '96. Kobe was supposed to go to New Jersey. New Jersey ended up getting Kerry Kittles because they wanted someone established and ready to play right away. They didn't want to take the chance on Kobe. Calipari wanted Kobe. But Jerry West was the only one that knew in the whole draft that Kobe was going to be something. He really liked AI because he was in college and he was good. He thought Kobe was better, so he needed to finagle how to get that pick. From 6 to all the way to the Lakers. I can't remember where they was at. They wasn't 13th, but they had access to the 13th. So they needed Kobe to drop out of that 6th pick, which is the finagle that you just said, they did with Charlotte. Because ownership didn't want Kobe. They like, man, we don't trust no high schooler. But Jerry West had an in with the Hornets. So if Kobe slides to 13, we got him. We got what we want because he believes. See, somebody sees something in Ace Bailey that they like, look, Cooper gone. That's AI. He's gonna be #1 pick, but we feel like this dude is better than him. We feel like he's better than him. We can take him if he can get him, like he said. If we can fall in the 4, we can trade. You owe me this. I need this. It can happen for sure.
So we asked the chat, will Ace Bailey's decision make him slide in the draft? 66% of the chat says yes, but maybe that's what he wanted to begin with.
That's what he wants.
He's trying to force his slide. We'll see
when
though.
he get drafted.
We'll see if somebody.
If he goes to the Wizards or Brooklyn, he's in a big market with his name.
#1 option.
If he wants
Both
to control
sides.
his own narrative, go ahead, man. I'm with it.
Not if he go to the Wizards. Not with that team staying, he won't be the #1 option because them CJ McCullough like shit. I'm shooting
Oh
this bitch.
yeah, he gonna tell him move around. Watch out, Logan. Watch out, old man.
Old man got money. That's what he gonna say, but CJ gonna be coming out there.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss.
Get him out. He ain't got that pick swinging. He ain't got that. Get this nigga.
Hey, this player repo down here taking all these goddamn shots.
Man, going past this motherfucker.
This player
Crazy.
Motherfucker got this suit on in practice. Get this nigga.
He's gonna call him out of his name. Hey, player rep over here taking too many shots.
Out here and then hard bottoms running around and shit.
No, he gonna be all right, man. I just, like I said, if it's a plan, man, as long as they got a plan in place for him and they doing right by him and his future and his basketball future, I'm all for it. But if nothing, if it's not that, then it's bad decisions being made.
Well, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, so we'll
Hopefully,
see.
like I said, hopefully they.
If any of these other teams say, hey,
they've
take this
worked
one
on
hitter.
it. They've worked the phones. They've worked these teams, and so this is my only thing. Like, how many other clients in the NBA does the guy have? I don't know.
Let me see.
How many other players have done this?
No. I'm saying his Ace Bailey's agent. I want to know how many current NBA players he
I don't
has.
think
on.
none. It's probably just him. Just him and his.
Because it's all about So the point I'm making is it's all about relationships, right? It's building these relationships, having these long-lasting relationships that you could have that conversation. Like, don't pick him for this reason, these reasons. So that's my thing. If you don't have these relationships, and some of them guys be like, man, fuck you. I'm picking.
Kind of like what Rich Paul been doing, though.
Like a couple, but not.
Well, I said, it's kind of like what Rich Paul been doing.
You force them to have relationships with you.
But he has a relationship though.
But Rich Paul is Rich Paul.
I know, but I'm just saying, still, it's like it's.
He got
it's
that
kinda
one
like
dude. He got that one dude that could.
But it's the formula, though.
He got that one guy though.
Yeah, getting in the door.
Yeah,
getting in the door off the back of the athlete. Like, I gotta maximize all these access points.
Yeah, I dig it, but I understand you got to start at some point to build these relationships. But it's just like I hope he has those in place, and for those teams' word to mean something, and vice versa, right? Because you know how that shit go. If you don't have that, the agent tell them something, they do something else, and the other way around. Those things mean something.
What's so funny is if you ever look at the second round, see, this has been going on, but because Bronny James got drafted in the second round, it kind of opened up like, oh, how he get guaranteed? If you've been looking at the second round, these contracts for the last couple of years, if you look at it, it don't make sense. How can the first pick make $7 million? The first pick in the second round makes $7 million. The third pick in the second round makes $12 million. That don't even make sense. But it does, because what's happening is they've already agreed to terms. So the third pick might have been the first pick, but he's saying, hey, don't fuck with me. I'm already got a deal over here. Right? So the second round is basically negotiating their own deals now. So they convince, hey, don't fuck with me. And if you look at these contracts, you'll be like, this is the backwardest shit ever. That's like if you go and look at the second round, you will see motherfuckers making the 40th pick makes more than the 30th pick because they've already negotiated these terms. And they just waiting there. So they ain't try out for nobody but this team.
I dig it.
Yeah, we've seen that work. Let's keep this thing moving. This morning on First Take, Stephen A. Smith gave his list of the top 5 players going into next season. Let's take a look at the list. So this is according to Stephen A. He's got Joker at number 1, SGA at 2, Giannis at 3, LeBron at 4, Steph at 5. So after taking a look at this list, do you agree with Stephen A's list of the top 5 players in the league going into next season?
I'm gonna go Shea 1, Jokic 2, Giannis 3, Luka 4. I'm gonna go. Give me Donovan. I'm like, that 5 is, bro. I know my 4. I got my 4.
Rated motherfucker.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna go. What is this? Going into next season. So that's the end of this.
So top 5 going into next season.
I'm going into
LeBron and Vin Mitchell.
Yes.
In the 5th spot.
LeBron and Vin Mitchell.
Shake it up. I'm gonna go with my Laker, man. I'm gonna go 5 with LeBron.
Okay.
For me, for going into next year, for me, I'm going SGA 1, Giannis 2, Jokic 3, Luka 4, number 5.
And it don't have to be the 5 players on this list. You are free and clear to pick whatever players you think.
I'm going to go with, just because there are chances next year, I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell 5.
Donovan Mitchell 5. So, Kenyon, let's shift over to you. This is Stephen A's list. I want Kenyon's list of the top 5 players going into next season.
I'm gonna go Nikola, Shea, Giannis.
Nikola, Shea, Giannis.
Actually, I'm gonna go Nikola, Giannis, Shea.
Ooh, so Shea drops to the 3rd spot.
You gotta give Big some love, man. 4, I am gonna go a healthy Luka Doncic.
From your soon-to-be new favorite team?
I'm going Kevin Durant at 5, man.
Putting KD at 5.
That's a good one.
He's still averaging 27 points.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good
Still
one.
going
I
Kevin.
like that one.
Like, I'm not going to disrespect easy money that way. He's still top, in my opinion, he's still top
That's a
5
good
in the
one.
NBA, man. So.
Who they have 5?
Who did you have 5?
I put Braun.
You put Braun.
Okay.
Last but not least, money-making Sonny. Top 5 players going into next season. This is Stephen A's list, but I want your list.
Yeah, I mean, when we ask questions, we should just not say his name.
Okay.
Like
This is ESPN personalities list on a show that runs on
answer
ESPN.
the question, like, yeah, fuck his list. Anyway,
Fuck his list.
I'm gonna go with Cade.
Cade Cunningham in the number 1
With-
spot.
No, not number 1. 5. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so Cade last.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Joker.
Okay, Joker 4.
Giannis.
Giannis in the 3rd spot.
Shea.
Shea in the 2nd spot.
Wemby.
Wemby in the top spot. Victor Wembanyama not appearing on anyone else's list along with Cade Cunningham. Wemby in the top. And why do you have Wemby in the top 5, your number 1 player going into next season?
He's gonna be the best player we've seen in a long time for a
Blue.
very long time. And he would have been if he wouldn't have got hurt. So we wouldn't be having a lot of these conversations. So he's an alien, and I think Cade is gonna come into his own. I think his momentum shows that ain't nobody out there really fucking with him.
Cade a real one. Wemby been training with Shaolin Monks. I think he's put on about 30 pounds since coming into the league.
Jaylen Brown was my tough 6. It was hard for me to leave him out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just repeat the list for everybody. I asked top 5 players in the league going into next season. Gil, you had SGA at 1, Jokic at 2, Giannis at 3, Luka at 4, LeBron at 5. Mr. B, you had SGA at 1, Giannis at 2, Jokic at 3, Luka 4, Donovan Mitchell at 5. Ken, you had Jokic 1, Giannis 2, SGA 3, Luka 4, KD 5. And last but not least, Money Making Sonny, you had Wemby at number 1, SGA at 2, Giannis at 3, Joker at 4, and Cade in that 5th spot with Jaylen Brown, a very close honorable mention.
Yeah, LeBron is still like, because of what he's doing at his age, you still got to consider it. Because because you have to throw his age in there with this. Close 6 for me. Close 6 on the list.
All right, well, we'll take a look at this list. No love for Ant-Man. No love for
7.
Bronny.
7.
Who?
Ant-Man.
You got him 7 on your list?
All right, well, let's
I
shift.
thought rings matter.
Not in, and what, your favorite, top players?
No, I'm just saying, if we're talking.
No, you shouldn't.
You just said favorite top players, bro.
It's my list, nigga, not yours.
Yeah, stop moving the goalposts with that dumbass shit.
Like,
Because don't nobody pick no Cavs player.
yeah, like, he did.
Yeah,
Big
but
push.
he
Suge, you are
contradicted
somebody. You are somebody.
Big Dom.
I mean,
he said he wasn't number one,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Trying
talking
to
about
cover
going
his
into the East
bases,
next
man.
year. Everybody's down. We're talking about next year, next season. Got a chance
Rings matter?
in the
No.
East. Or Jalen Brunson. I mean,
I think-
I was going back and forth with one of those two.
No, it's your list. No,
Yeah,
no. He's saying that didn't nobody pick. I said he did. No, it's your list. Like, no, that's
Asked
who
us
you.
what your favorite team was.
Yeah.
So, girl, I see you put SGA in the top spot. Why did you pick SGA number 1?
Because he won the MVP. He won the scoring title, Western Conference MVP, Finals MVP. You know, this is the problem that I have with all of it.
With what?
The concept of what actually matters. So, me, I went on TV to talk to Stephen A. Smith about something he said prior. And I asked him when he said rings matter, and I challenged that notion because of past articles that I've seen written by him and other media that they don't matter, because if they did matter, then this wouldn't have happened, right? You wouldn't have said T-Mac in 2004 to 2002 to 2004 would have been on the same level as Kobe or better when you guys was picking them if rings mattered, if one had 3 and one had none, right? So when you say rings matter, and then you have a list right here, and then you have Jokic as number 1 that he has. So you're telling us rings matter, but after the motherfucker won a ring and swept the NBA, you have them too. So you're telling me rings don't matter while screaming rings matter. So imagine being Shea and you wake up in the morning, just like Kobe did, with a ring and all these awards, and you go on here and you see that you have another motherfucker in front of you. So if you're Kobe Bryant in 2002, 3, and 4, and you're sitting here being compared to a man who don't have rings, and you're sitting there with 3 of them, wouldn't you be a little like, what the fuck does this all mean then? Right. So if you're Shea and you wake up this morning and you got fucking 4 trophies sitting here with the king dick and balls, and you're sitting there and saying, how is he number 1? I beat him. I beat him to get this both times. I beat him for the MVP, and I beat him to go to the championship to win these awards, and you got another nigga in front of me. So you're telling me none of this shit means nothing in real time.
It means something.
This is in real time. Like we just finished, what, 48 hours ago?
It means
48 hours, you got a list with me number 2, but saying,
Yeah, I'm the most recent champion.
I'm the
Not one, but I'm the most recent
champion.
one.
And most recent
Same thing last year.
something
Last year, right?
Yeah.
The list again. Tatum 5. Jalen Brown 14. We champions, final MVP. One of us got to be 1 or 2.
If you care about lists, you're going to keep getting your ass kicked in the balls. Your ego going to keep taking a thrashing because, motherfucker, your expectations are trying to meet criteria of what public want you to be, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to keep fighting this narrative that somebody else who can't do what you do create so that you can chase and run up the ladder to try to sit back and say, why is this motherfucker ranked header than me? Man, nobody give a fuck about that shit. Man, that's why I say, why you put his name on there like we supposed to honor that shit when that's what Shea can do based on his list. Why he got me number 2 when I just did all this? It's just like, because it really don't fucking matter. You the man. You won. You number 1. And everybody under that list will acknowledge that. But everybody's going to pick who they want because they got your favorite players. I got my favorite player. I picked my favorite player. Cool. But if we start going find these lists like they matter beyond the matter,
wait a minute. You just
both of y'all, hold on. Both of y'all right though. This month, hold on. To your point, right? You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. Stephen A. Smith sat his ass right on this couch and told us he voted for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for MVP.
Yes. He definitely did.
Set his ass
before the
season was over.
Before it was over.
Set his ass right here and told us he voted for this man for MVP, meaning he thinks he's the best player.
Hands down, unequivocally.
Hands down, unequivocally the best player in the NBA. And you come right to your point, right now, motherfucker, and
put
have this man number 2.
Why would I trust your list? I'm trusting anything you're saying.
Why would I trust anything you're saying?
Man.
Absolutely. Yeah, so both of y'all are
it's
absolutely
full
right.
circle with these
both of y'all
niggas,
are absolutely 100% correct with this shit. Like, you said in...
So why would you have Shea 1?
Because I like who I like. That's why.
So you base your opinions off of no facts then, just how you feel.
Bro, it says, who do you like going into the season?
Who's
who
the
do
top
you like?
5?
It said, who do you like?
No, it says top 5.
Who am I going to pick? My favorite player.
No, it's top 5. Going
My favorite player.
No, that's not what it said. It said
what does it say?
Put it
Tell
up
me
here
what
again.
it says.
It said top 5 players going into the next season.
Top 5 players going into
No,
next season.
it's not going to.
Top 5 players going into next season.
Who gets to pick that?
So take the name
media.
off.
Hold on.
And it's
The media.
Rashad's
Are we
top 5
asking
players
me?
going into next season.
Are you asking me?
We're the
Rashad
media.
McCants top
We're
5
the media.
players.
So top
Are
5.
you asking
We
me?
are the media.
So
We are the
Rashad
media.
McCants top 5 players going in the next season.
So do I get to pick?
Your top 5 players going
Mine.
next season. Yes,
Get to pick who I pick.
Absolutely.
So who did I pick?
Yes, your 5.
Okay, I picked
So
my.
Cade,
I picked my 5.
Yes.
I picked my 5 because that's who I feel like is going to be playing well next season.
This is going into.
That's what I just said.
So-
Right.
Just said that.
Right. And we are the media.
So I picked that list based on the trajectory of everyone I think is going to be playing well next year. Not based on who won the MVP.
Yeah.
Right.
You know this is a contradiction to your whole Kobe.
He's trying. He's trying.
No, I'm not trying. I'm saying.
Trying. He won't
So
let it go.
when I made the statement
We
of
go.
saying in 2002, my actual statement off of the facts that were going on in 2002, challenging the idea of ring culture and said, if ring culture is a real thing and it really means something, how could you have somebody with 3 rings being in the same conference of asking who's better with someone who doesn't have rings? And there was voting and all of this going on, and you're saying he is the next Michael Jordan. He got rings and this and that. If the ring, you was using the ring.
Who?
You.
No, you can't.
And then I'm
use that.
saying,
no, you're just.
and I'm saying,
you're making up.
you're
shit.
talking about 3 rings and all, and I'm saying, well, they didn't use that then. See, I don't think you knew
I
we was on the
wasn't on
fucking same
ESPN
time.
with you,
I don't
bro.
think you knew that I was challenging the ring culture because that's what fucked Kobe. The ring
Kobe
culture
did
fucked
nothing
Kobe.
fuck Kobe. What are you talking about? What fucked Kobe? Kobe Bryant won 5 championships.
And where is he ranked?
Wherever anybody ranks him, bro.
The
We don't
media-
go off no
listen.
media shit. We don't care.
It do.
You keep bringing it back up like it means something. Like
do.
it doesn't.
It
His
do.
family, his friends, his teammates.
No. See,
all
we're
that
media.
shit matters.
See, you're using your emotional.
No, you're
how
using
you
negative
feel.
connotations,
I'm
bro.
using facts.
Kobe's never gonna
You
die,
just,
bro.
A nigga just won a
Kobe's never gonna
championship.
die, bro.
A person just won a championship, and you disregarded
Kobe, hey,
everything he did
Kobe's
by
never gonna
putting
die.
Wemby up there. So how is your?
It's my list.
How is your list
I'm
even
gonna
worse?
disrespect any nigga who
Again.
think they supposed to get some
Again.
shit on my watch.
Thank
Nigga, nah, you didn't get it. Get to the back of the line now.
So
with
you-
your expectation, nigga.
So
what list matters though? If
you just
because
put
we're
some-
media,
Exactly.
right?
What list?
If
What list
we're media, what list matters?
So
My list only matters to me.
So no, you're spewing this
What
to the
list
world.
matters to you?
You're fighting for somebody who just this same thing just happened to Shea. What you just did. What they did to Kobe
up,
in
man?
real
What's up,
time
man? Let's stretch it,
just
man.
happened to Shea
on, man.
from the media.
I'm not complaining.
The media.
Kobe can't
Are we
change
not the
his legacy.
media? We just came
Come on,
here
man.
and just put a nigga number 2
on, man.
after winning all these awards. The media did that.
You're not
but
gonna
you then
bounce back.
scream
You're not gonna
championships
bounce back
matter.
from that.
And then you get mad at me because I pointed out.
Championships matter.
If you came in here and said Shea was one, then but you didn't.
Championship
A man just won 48 hours ago, and you came up here as the media and disregarded everything they did.
Was he in the top 5?
You made no difference.
Was he in the top 5?
You did nothing.
Was he in the top 5?
Yes. No.
So,
yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Was he in there? He's in there, right?
Yeah.
So you want more?
If you
sound like LeBron in there. Hey, listen,
whoa.
Brian, you're number 3. No. I'm number 1. You got to put me there. No.
If rings matter,
I put you. Shay, you're going to be where I put you. And I'm not changing your number now because Gilbert keeps trying to make me change your number.
No. I'm going off of your logic. In 2002, and they had Tracy McGrady number 1. Kobe's in the top 5. But you have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with shit.
You do? Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, you said you wanted to smoke. Get the smoke.
The world has a problem with what you said.
But why?
Not me.
But why?
The world.
But what is this?
The world has a problem with what you said. Not me.
Y'all have 500 messages.
Hey, listen, me, B, Josiah, everybody that's on this text message chain with the Gills Arena is glad they're doing this shit.
Yeah.
So they can get this shit out. So I don't wake up the motherfucking 300 text messages on a Saturday morning.
Rocket launcher, nigga. You said you was ready for it.
Tell the truth.
No, we are telling
Tell the truth.
No, rocket launcher.
Who gets up?
Ready for it.
Who gets up?
Boom.
Who gets up at 5 a.m.?
Rocket launcher.
You don't know nothing.
You said.
You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing.
No. Hold on.
You don't know nothing.
Hold on. He wanted to smoke. He wanted it.
I'm not arguing with
I
no
know you
Kobe
said you
fan.
wanted to argue about it.
Yeah.
What did you say? You had a.
He did.
He had a whole.
We're neutral in this.
He had a whole bag yesterday. See, he thinks he's the real Kobe fan.
Nigga,
I went on TV.
Hey, so why did he leave and duck yesterday?
I went on TV.
Hey, why did he duck
to
yesterday?
challenge? I'll let you
We
talk.
was here.
Do you want to talk?
We was here yesterday.
The floor was
We
open.
was here. I was ready with my bag yesterday.
I went on TV.
Hey, I had my bag.
You had your bag.
Yesterday. You know what he did?
What?
He said, "You got it, boss man. You got it. You know what he said in the group chat? It's Keyshawn, you got it, man. You and him. He got the problems with Kobe, not me, boss man.
No. See, that's
but now he got it. Now he got the energy.
I just know it was 500.
Can I ask you something, Kenyon?
Y'all need to stop doing that.
No, we don't need you.
Let's do it.
No. Don't talk over. Don't talk over me with your bullshit.
You reading it?
Because I want your facts.
Josiah, can we go to the next topic,
No,
please?
fuck no.
I don't want to participate in this.
Y'all need to finish this.
This is toxic.
Once and for all.
This is toxic.
When I went up to
This is
Stephen A.
toxic.
Smith, and I
Josiah.
said, hold on, dog. When I went up to Stephen A.
Josiah,
Smith,
we're not doing it.
and I said, I'm challenging the media who was writing their articles in 2002, and I said, homeboy.
He asked me a question.
I said, homeboy.
I don't want to hear that he's saying.
Not me. And I said, hey, in 2000, how can rings matter? How can you say rings matter? In 2002, there was a guy coming off of 3 rings. How can you say rings matter if you put right there Tracy McGrady in front of him and y'all are doing this? How can you say rings matter if this was actually a thing? The fact that for the first time Stephen A. Smith couldn't say nothing, he couldn't say nothing because it was true. They did do that then. So I'm calling out the media to say you're bullshitting these players by doing it. He wants to jump out the window like I'm disrespecting Kobe on a fact. This is a fact. Articles after articles of these media doing this, and they just did it again.
Who said he was disrespecting Kobe? Did Nick say it or did I say it? Did his friend say it or did I say it?
I want you jumped out the window.
His friend do it. His friend tweeted it. His friend tweeted it. I don't know what Kobe did to these niggas. I wasn't even on the episode. I wasn't even on the episode.
But y'all been going at this shit on this phone. So this is y'all on the phone.
He don't want the smoke. He never did.
This shit out the way.
He pretends he's a Kobe fan. He pretends he's a Kobe fan and do not know what he's talking about.
This is y'all in the chat.
You want them people to think you a Kobe fan and I'm disrespecting
one
Kobe.
thing for
You
sure.
gotta
Look
know the
at this
history.
energy. Look at
I
this
know
energy.
you're tired of hearing me complain
Look
about
at this
it. It's my
energy.
fucking wife.
This
I
is
know she
crazy.
is sick and tired of me hearing complain about you two motherfuckers in this goddamn text.
Come on,
message chat.
eat, Mr. Kobe fan.
I spoke up the other morning, Saturday morning, it's fucking 6:30. I'm like, these motherfuckers can't stop.
Kobe, this, Kobe,
This, that, that.
Come on, he trying to out Kobe me shit. How you gonna out Kobe a nigga with a nigga tattoo right here since 09?
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Huh?
Rest in peace. We're going to let you leave peacefully, baby.
09.
We're not going to keep bringing you up to validate other people's careers.
While I'm playing.
Rest in peace,
While
my
I'm
nigga.
playing.
Rest in
While
peace,
I'm
bro.
playing. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Rest in peace,
He just
Kobe.
likes to talk. He has no
All
facts. He has
positive.
nothing to stand on. He just runs with the
Listen,
motherfucking
if Kobe
lip.
was here, I'd let Kobe go with him.
Huh?
If Kobe was here, we let
He
Kobe
will stand
do it.
with me.
No, he wouldn't.
Because he got
No,
fucked
wouldn't.
over with 3 rings.
You think
He
Kobe's
got
gonna have a
fucked-
conversation
Have
about
a
his
conversation.
career with another nigga?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Discrediting him?
Ain't nobody
I bet you think Kobe Bryant's gonna sit here and let somebody discredit his
What is
ring?
the discredit?
No,
What are you
What is the discredit?
I gotta play with Shaq because I play with Shaq. You think you niggas can sub and replace me? You can't. It's forever.
Who did that?
Nobody.
Nobody
can.
Who did that?
You can't replace me with anybody else.
Who replaced him?
The reality is I won 3 championships with Shaq. Ring culture does matter.
Okay.
We win. That's it.
Your ring culture, you're doing it again. Ring culture does
Drop
matter,
it.
but you put a nigga
Drop
who just
it.
won five.
Drop it.
I mean, you didn't put him one.
Drop it. While I
No,
was
don't
winning,
drop it, man.
y'all
Talk
was mad that I was
talk
winning.
English.
I almost won 4 straight
English.
championships.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
Y'all mad.
So yes.
Relax.
No, yes. No.
Relax.
So you keep saying
too
y'all.
amped, man.
You keep
Relax.
saying y'all. Can I ask
Kobe
you
not here to talk,
Can I
bro.
ask you then?
Kobe not
Can
here
I
to
ask
talk.
you then, sir?
No,
Since you
don't
the
ask
super
me nothing,
Kobe
man.
fan,
Ask him.
When he had 5
Ask
rings,
him.
that nigga talk like a human being.
Ask
You're supposed
him,
to be-
man.
When he had, why is he ranked 10?
I don't know. I didn't
Why?
rank him 10. I ranked
I'm not.
him
Why
1.
did he get ranked 10?
I don't know.
What?
Ask the rankers. You asked them.
I did.
Yeah, good. And you
I
have
did.
the answer. Tell
I did.
them.
And when I say
Tell
it,
them.
when I say why, you try to pretend like I'm doing it.
Because I don't care.
Huh?
Because
I
I
have
don't care.
them too. I
That's
got
not
them
where
tatted.
I have them.
I
I
don't
don't want
give a
to hear
fuck
no
about where you
nigga
have
telling
them.
me where somebody
I
else
don't
has
care
them.
where you have them.
Why would
dog.
I want to hear that?
You trying to discredit my loyalty for
No, ain't
fucking
nobody
Kobe.
discrediting
Nigga, I
shit.
groomed the rings yesterday. I got them.
So what?
I got the
So
rings
what?
yesterday.
So
What
what?
do you have?
Everything.
What do you have?
Everything.
Since when?
I don't need nothing.
What-
Why do I need something?
You say you a fan?
Why do I need
What I'm
something?
saying is you're saying you a fan trying to tell these people I'm not. Show me your proof.
When did I tell them
Show
you're
me
not?
your proof.
When did we tell
Do you have any kids named after his kids? No, I do.
When did we tell him he wasn't a fan?
Huh? Do you even know his favorite ring?
Bro, you
Do
tripping.
you know his favorite ring?
You tripping.
I'm just as a Kobe fan, I can tell you it ain't the first ring.
Brandon.
It's the one. Huh? Do you know the date? 6/14. Do you know what 6/14 is?
You asked for this.
Do you know 6/14? Do you know the date? No, you don't. You're not a Kobe fan. 6/14 is when he got his real ring to shut everybody up.
This is weird, man.
6/17 is when he got his second one. That's when he said, this one is the sweetest.
Y'all wanted to do
You
that?
asked some NBA players
Dude,
in
that's what he
All-Star
wants to do.
Weekend what I told them. I'm next to Kobe, and I'm signing my signature with Kobe Bryant. And let me fucking prove to you, because you motherfuckers out here disrespecting my Kobe-ness. This is real talk.
I'm glad we.
They thought I was a groupie. And I did too much. Where the fucking cameras at? Nah, we want to do this.
going on right now?
Huh? You see this? You see it? See, this is Kobe. Everybody at All-Star was annoyed with me because this is Kobe's signature. Mine. Kobe's mine. I made sure not another nigga set their asses there because when I wanted to finish history and I got the ball, I wanted my signature with his.
Your signatures are touching.
Touch it. Yes.
So why did you say?
Oh, hey, USA basketball.
Why you say he was?
USA basketball, 2006.
Said
I'm
you was
on
Scottie
it.
Pippen.
I'm on the team.
You said
Do
you
you
was
know
Scottie
what number I wore? Do you know what number I wore?
He said you said.
Do you know what number
Why you
I
call him
wore?
a sidekick?
Do you know what number I wore?
Your favorite player?
Huh? Do you know what number I wore? 10. 10. Why did I wear 10? Because he said told me personally, if he ever was on it, he's gonna wear 10, one more than Jordan. How would I know to pick that exact number?
Stop, man. Stop. Stop, man.
Out of all you Kobe fans, there's only one nigga that got the same amount of the same all 5
I'm
rings.
not a Kobe fan.
You know what his
man.
rule was?
I'm a
I know you're
student.
not.
I'm
You know-
a student,
you know what his
man.
rule
We are
was?
students first.
You know what your rule
Kyrie,
was?
look at your
you know
boy.
the
What
rule?
is he on?
No, you don't need to talk on me. I'll let you talk.
What
you
we
tell me your
doing?
rule. You know what the rule was with the 5 rings? Don't put these 2 next to those 3. Make sure you don't have all 5 together. These 2. Don't put them next to these 3. That was the only goddamn rule. His daughter Gianna, my daughter Gia. Gigi, Gia Grace, Gigi. You can not outcoach. That's what I do. That's what I was a fanatic. But I'm not going to spew my bias when I'm supposed to be media giving out neutral fucking information. So if I say he was a sidekick, I'm going off of what he was saying then, right? Are you acting like he didn't say he was robbing? Are we going to pretend that's not what he said? We're not going to pretend that the 4th ring was his best ring because nobody was giving him credit for the first 3 rings? Huh? Did we not? Is that you want to pretend that wasn't a thing? The 5th one is the sweetest? Huh? After Shaq won his 4th one? Huh? He's mad as a motherfucker getting in the gym. Do you not know the history? Let me tell you the history, sir. When they was comparing him and T-Mac, right? When T-Mac beat him in the scoring title, one averaged 30, one averaged 32. At All-Star Weekend, because I know you wasn't there, you were still probably in college, right? And All-Star Weekend, when they're having this conversation amongst men, when Kobe was like, I would have won, I had Shaq. I had Shaquille O'Neal. That's the only reason you beat me. And T-Mac is, well, I'm getting doubled and triple teamed. You're playing one-on-one when Shaq is in the game. So shit, what are we talking about? You think you can stop me if Shaq is not back there? That's what the 2 Titans is. And we sitting like, oh shit, yeah. And then what happened? Eventually, Kobe got rid of Shaq, right? And then, this is what you don't know. The very next year, when Shaq was gone, Kobe production was at 27 a game. Went from 46 to 43. Didn't make first team, made third team. Didn't make all defense like he was before. What you think they were saying in the locker room, dog? See, you said when you didn't have nobody, you was going to average about 32, 33. What happened, fam? What happened? That was the question. For him to come back and do what? Average 35. First team. Scoring title. First team all defense. That's when we all shut the fuck up. There was no more talk. The king is here. That's what happened. The king is here. I told y'all when I got rid of Shaq what I was going to do. And he did it. And nobody ever questioned him again. But the 2002, 96, 97, 98, that was a thing. Talking about what happened in the past is not a knock against somebody's legacy because the legacy is already sealed, sir. That goes for you and all the motherfuckers out there. You can't out-Kobe me in the Kobe stuff. That's not how it works. When I say he was a sidekick, because that's what it was. I'm the Robin. I want to fucking be Batman. There was no Batman, Superman. It was Batman and Robin. And he's arguing. I know I'm Batman. That's what that was. I like the Kobe's, though. They cool.
Are we done? Can we move on?
Unless he got his Kobe stuff. I doubt it.
So we done it.
I just think he's an internet Kobe fan. I just think it was just a chat Kobe style. You know, just like chats. Like
I'll say this. Can I say my part?
Yeah, sure, do your thing.
Okay, I'll say this. So everybody that's a Kobe fan out there, this is exactly what the Mamba mentality is. Discipline. To know when to center yourself when there's chaos all around you. Let that chaos disperse. When you stay silent, you stay sealed in your tone, you don't hear no other shit around you. It's only the truth.
Oh my.
R.I.P. to my homie. Ain't nothing gonna replace you. Ain't no stats, ain't no nothing gonna stop this mentality that you've spread throughout the cosmos, my bro. And we appreciate that. Anything outside that's distracting that, we know it, we see it, we feel it. Push it to the side, we know what it is. We know what it is. But the people who fuck with Kobe like that, like I do, we not fans, we students, and we learn from the great. We learn from the Kobe that we knew was trying to teach us something.
Okay, so he must be one of these 2020 Kobe fans. So let me tell you, for all you fans that are 2020.
That was my piece, so
Cool.
ain't no rebuttal after this.
No, I got it. Yeah. For them 2020 fans, that's cool. That watered down the Mamba mentality. The Mamba mentality is destruction. It's fuck you and go. That's the Mamba mentality. Precision, poison, death, by any means. That's what Mamba mentality was. That's why they didn't like Mamba mentality. That's why it became watered down and commercialed lies after. Oh, we all love Mamba. Nobody liked Mamba mentality. It was ruthless. It didn't give a fuck about you. Does the snake care about you? You in his way, it's biting, sir. What I did to you was Mamba mentality. What you did here with the peace and love and the brother, that's the new shit.
Bro,
That's the new shit. That's the new Mamba.
I'm the mongoose.
That is not Mamba.
I'm a mongoose. You don't even know what a mongoose is. Gilbert don't even know what a mongoose is. And he'll always be a mongoose to me. Always. He don't know until you look it up. But when he does, he'll know Jerry West had the same conversation. There's always going to be a mongoose. And all we eat is who he think he is. Nigga, reality. You're a fucking mamba. I'm a mongoose.
Mongoose do eat snakes. Yeah.
Hey, I want Rashad. See, I don't have a body bag. I don't have a body bag
we know it's full
to
circle.
put you in it. Right? This is why I say he knows nothing. Can the chat do it for him? Please, chat, tell him the punchline of what he just said.
Here we go. Watch it.
I don't know if the chat's gonna do their cash apps in.
Gill. Mongoose Gill. See, you're not one of the Titans. Kobe was the Black Mamba. Who, can you Google, who was the Black Mongoose?
This nigga is so
Who was supposed to be the Black Mamba? Everybody know it.
crazy, man.
So you just gave me the Mamba, and you gonna eat it with the mongoose?
Oh my God.
Wow. Who was the Black Mongoose? That's what the nickname was after I scored 60.
You called yourself the Black Mongoose.
Oh, wow.
What happened to that? Did you keep it? Or it was just that one? That game? It was just that game? Was it?
Can we? No
Not
more.
the Black Mongoose.
He was
No
up
more
there.
text
Yeah, see how?
messages.
Because you're not the Black Mongoose right now.
He fell in the back. He fell
You
in
ain't the mongoose now. Where the mongoose been all day? Where the mongoose been all day?
This motherfucker took my name.
Where the mongoose been all
He
day?
tried to eat me with my name. Talk about you don't even know what the Black Mongoose is. Right, because you didn't even know what the Mamba was. The two enemies that fought. I know what the Black Mongoose was, because that's...
All right, well, hopefully this will alleviate any more further text messaging in the chat. We have one last thing to get to.
How you falling crying? He talking about he wanted, I told you, man, this is not the smoke you want, man.
Well, let's keep this moving. So we have one more thing before we get to Mosi fans.
I'm going to do what the kids...
We asked the chat, shot. I elected not to read it.
Yeah,
Not to read it?
You want me to?
I don't think no, they asked the chat something when I was over there. So you want to read them?
The Black Mongoose, man.
No, I would not.
They know who the Black Mongoose
Out of
is,
respect
man.
for the arena.
They know who the Black Mongoose
Fuck
was.
that.
man.
We read everything else.
We know who the Black Mongoose was,
no,
man.
Fuck that. We can't have it both ways. Read that shit.
So we asked the
read it,
chat who
goddamn.
has more Kobe-ness. 79% of the chat said Gil.
What was the other one?
What was the other one?
The first question that was, there was two questions that was asked.
Who was writing this discussion? I don't know what those numbers are.
What recollection, what was it?
It was like 60 to
65, 30,
35,
it was,
something like that.
So, I'm just saying, no.
65,
Listen, so you know, I'm the realest on the fucking couch, and I keep things what they should be. He can't have when he motherfucking think he winning the argument when I ask the chat what the fucking chat think, and you want to motherfucking hide what the chat was saying just now. It don't fucking work that way, Josiah, not with me. So when
We're not gonna do that, Josiah.
He want to know in the wins, goddamn, we gonna tell him in the losses. So fuck that. Now I just hope that you two motherfuckers don't. Fuck that.
I hope he don't run down this rabbit hole no more. That's what we hope. We hope he don't run down the rabbit hole.
Let me rephrase that. Let this be the last time that we have this fucking conversation.
Hold on, Kenyon. You want to base this off of his rant and then my response?
No.
That's what you just said.
I'm based on this.
Can I ask you something?
So
based on what he said. And
no, because every time that, like, when we're having a debate here, argument, whatever you want to classify it as, you say ask the chat, then your phrase is what?
Is it obvious?
Is it obvious? So therefore,
that wasn't the question.
Well, but my thing is
that wasn't the question. I asked the question. I bet you go 80.
But you asked,
hey man, take them shoes off, man.
80%.
Take them shoes off, brother.
I don't think
you didn't represent them right.
Well,
man.
I'm just saying. I'm speaking my piece here because I don't want to wake up no fucking more mornings and you two niggas is talking about this.
We should say that. No, just say how you want to say it.
So
you shouldn't bring them up no more.
Bro, no more. A random link in the motherfucking chat for everybody to fucking enjoy. And all I get is it ain't Kobe this, it ain't Kobe that. And I'm like, yo, I just threw a random link in, just something we can talk about. And that's all I get.
Nigga, you know what you doing, stop it.
Okay, so now you think I'm doing something. That's different. That's your thing.
That's me.
Look, Josiah,
and I think like,
if you got some shit on Twitter, right, that pop up, you gotta.
Do you think that?
Throw that shit in there? Do I not do the same thing?
If he throws some shit in the chat,
do I not do the same thing
here?
What
do you think?
He wants to answer.
It's a topic of discussion.
So it's a topic. I'm not the only person to think that. I'm pretty sure everybody
he's the only one that's answering in the group chat,
The only motherfucker that's crazy enough to respond in a certain way is this motherfucking Suge. He interject himself in this shit all the time, and I be like, I want to text a nigga all the time, shit, shut the fuck up. Like, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you.
I'm just sit my
ass in the corner. Exactly.
I'm just telling.
All the time.
But what y'all failing to realize? But why you not telling the truth though? Why y'all not telling the truth?
Because he's a LeBron. Because
you're not telling the truth.
Fan.
Yes.
He keeps trying to pretend I'm the LeBron fan.
Tell the truth, though.
I don't want to have this conversation. I don't have the argument, the debate, the conversation.
But you bringing it up and you leaving shit out.
No, who bringing it up? I don't want to have. Listen,
but you're leaving shit out,
The only thing I'm leaving out is
the truth.
No, what I'm saying is I'm tired of the shit. People in the group chat tired of the shit. That's all.
Tired of what?
The 300 fucking text messages that we wake up to. Like,
hey, did you go watch him coach the girls team? Did you go in with girl? No, probably not. Right.
So you telling me that was a text message? That was a text. That's what happens in the fucking chat.
None of y'all support.
That right there happens in the chat, bro. I don't do. It ain't got nothing to do with me. What you talking about? I ain't. What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all niggas be making me look crazy out here, man. Y'all niggas be making me look. Y'all right there. Cause you watching the shit real time like me. You are just as surprised to see a text message pop up like, who is he talking to?
No, we know who he's talking to.
We know who he's talking to.
Why is he talking to me?
Because
I ain't said shit.
Brandon.
I woke up at 5:43 in the morning. I'm like, why is he talking to me? I ain't saying nothing.
Brandon.
No, I see it. No,
Is it?
I be saying they be going crazy. Y'all be going crazy.
Now is they be going crazy. I see what y'all on. I see what y'all on. I see what y'all on.
Wait.
Josiah, I see what y'all on.
What random text messages say?
Can y'all stop this shit? That's it. I don't be saying
y'all
two
every
go
now and
crazy.
again. Like, listen, what did I say? What did I tell you they need to do? You two niggas need to show
your own show debate.
Arguments.
But why? But why? I'm not arguing.
Y'all be only two arguing.
No, ain't no arguments.
We'd rather.
I mean, go debate, argument.
I'm responding.
He said he responds.
Hey, the only thing, listen.
Having a conversation. You guys be having a conversation.
Only thing I'm trying to do, only thing I could do it is silence it. I can't remove myself. I tried to remove myself multiple times.
We bring your ass right back in there.
And Gil having a conversation.
It makes it one-sided. Listen, this is why, Brandon. It makes it one-sided. When I throw something in the chat, nobody responds
because
but
we don't
Gil.
want to talk about that
exactly.
shit.
So if I throw random shit, he do. So listen to what you just told. Listen to what you just revealed. Listen to what you just revealed. Listen to what you just revealed.
Dead body talk.
Y'all just put you just said it. Put the shit in the chat. Y'all don't want to talk about that shit.
I want to talk about
Now
it
we
here.
Dead man. What you gonna do?
What did I say? This Gills Arena chat. Let's have this a work chat, right? Work related shit. Let's do it. If we're gonna have these conversations, like I said,
But
let's
y'all
have
not
it in
participating
here.
in the
I
conversation.
want to have it in here.
No, but I'm the Kobe fan.
I don't mind the text message.
I'm participating.
That conversation is between y'all.
I'm
No, it's
participating.
not. It's not put in the chat to be between me and us.
Yeah, but I have no
Period.
Everybody don't have a fight in
But
that.
you know who's gonna respond, though.
I don't know shit. That's why I put it in
So
there.
history hasn't proven
The nigga
has had Gills Arena chat. Who is gonna respond when you say it?
The most triggered
The nigga had a whole wait,
I'm
hold
trying
on.
to see who
The
triggered
nigga had a whole bag yesterday.
Listen.
He had a whole bag. The nigga took out a mask.
Shut the fuck up. We get in trouble.
He took out a mask yesterday. What are we talking about?
How I get in trouble for shutting
He
the fuck
took
up?
out a whole mask yesterday,
The mind of my
and he
business.
was ready to go.
George
To
wanted to
these
get in-
days, he don't want the. He even said, "I will debate you if you agree that I beat you." I even agreed.
No. Tell him
Did I agree?
Tell him what it say.
shutting the
Tell him what it
fuck
say.
up.
Tell
Did
him
I
what it
agree?
say. Tell him what it say.
Did I agree?
Tell him what it say. No.
Hey,
Read it.
Kenyon,
Read it.
Kenyon, I went on my knees. I went on my knees.
Tell him what it
agreed.
say. Tell him what it say.
Did I not?
Tell him.
Did I not?
Yeah, you did. Let's read what it say. Let's read what it say.
Yeah, read what I said. I went on my knees.
Kid, we get in trouble for shutting the fuck up.
Look.
What is going on?
Let's read what he say.
I went on my.
Hey, remember, hey, Josiah, how much time we got? How much time we
We
got?
have it all the time.
We got all the time.
This
We
how
can
the
talk
morning.
about shut the fuck up.
Hold on. This how the morning started, though. The morning started.
George even said,
the
"Let me shut
morning
the fuck up."
started, Brandon.
All right,
I
go
said, man, if I played with Shaq, I would have owned all the businesses that he got offered. I'm the 14th option with 3 rings. Who's gonna say no? Random. Put that in the chat.
Just random.
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 Man.
There's 500. There's a 500.
14th, I'll say you wouldn't own nothing, and everybody would say no. Not my opinion, just a fact from data. Option 3 through 14, he played with don't own all those businesses he owns. Everyone said who are y'all again? Or whatever that was. That's how it started in the morning. That was 5.
So you made a statement.
That was 5:37
I don't get out of bed for
in the
2:30.
morning, and that was his first.
2:30.
That was his right.
God damn.
So
Wait, hold on.
Come around this
You
motherfucker.
made a little league. And so what time did you make that statement? Because who is up that early?
Wait, Gil.
You made a statement and you said, "What if you played with Shaq
Wait, Gil.
and you was the 14th? You will have all these businesses." I just fact checked you. Like I disagree because Shaq done won 4 rings.
Triggered.
He won 4 rings. Player from 13th to 14th on all these teams don't own this shit, so I disagree.
Yeah, so
That's how I end. That's how I stop.
hold on.
Wait, come on, let me finish.
I'm gonna let you
You always
go.
never let me cook, bro.
I am.
You can't.
But go ahead.
You can't. You don't got no seasoning.
That's how it started. This is how the conversation ended. I'm officially on Rashad's side on all topics. If he says Batman is yellow, I agree. I said I'm the greatest arguer of all time. Don't you agree? Yes, I agree. You're the MJ Kobe of arguing.
Did you say that?
Before that, I said I'll debate you if you say I am the greatest arguer of all time.
And I said you are the Michael Jordan of Kobe.
You didn't say greatest.
Huh?
You didn't say
Michael
I was the greatest.
Michael Jordan and
You
Kobe
say
combined,
it.
that gotta
You
be the
say
greatest.
it. No, you
So
say it.
your ass to
No.
come over here today
I want to hear you
and
say
get
it.
your ass.
I want to hear you say it.
Boom.
I want to hear you say it.
Boom.
Who's the greatest?
Rocket like I didn't even fucking pull out no pistol.
Is Batman?
I hit him.
It's Batman yellow.
I
Hey, Gilbert, is Batman
I
yellow?
said Batman was yellow, yes,
No,
sir.
is he yellow?
Yes, sir. He's
Thank you.
yellow,
He
goddamn.
better be
You
fucking-
say he's yellow,
he better
he's
be
yellow.
fucking yellow. I
Now,
said he's green. Now, is he
he's
green?
green, nigga,
Yeah,
he's
goddamn,
green.
He better be fucking green.
Now I want you to be like Kobe and
No,
stand
I
on
don't want
it.
to be
Yeah,
shit.
you don't want
I'm
to
the
debate.
one to
You
make the
can't
demands.
debate.
I'm the greatest.
You can't debate.
I'm the greatest.
Hey.
Now it
Boom.
ends.
John Miranda.
Now it ends. We got proof. We got proof.
Yeah, the proof is.
We got proof.
What was the proof?
Gil, you have a
We
live
got
grenade?
proof.
Wait, hold on.
Gil, you have a live
I got it.
grenade?
Hold on, my hand. Wait, hold on.
It's a
Let me
live
put this shit
grenade.
back in.
Okay,
We got
put the pin
proof.
back
Yeah,
in.
proof. What the proof was, if I said you was the greatest, I gave you Jordan and Kobe.
No, you just catapult to the corner nigga. You just catapult to the corner nigga to the greatest of all time.
Yeah, because
that's how you come up.
Because that's what you said.
That's how you come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat a nigga so bad, you say, you can stand on my block now.
Yeah, you told me to stand on the block. And if I did that, you would debate me to come on here today to get
No, we didn't say today.
To get your ass barbecued.
Because you left yesterday. What'd you do yesterday?
See, my shit floating.
He ducked like a motherfucker yesterday, K. Y'all let him duck.
Just waiting.
And y'all let him do
I'm not in this shit.
Y'all, what'd he do, Joe? Did he duck? Did he duck?
I open the floor for this conversation. There was no conversation.
Did he duck?
Open the floor.
Did he, hey, Brandon, did he duck lose yesterday? Brandon, can you be real for what? Can we be real for
He
one?
said he didn't want to debate.
Did he walk off?
He didn't want to debate and had a bag full of debate.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Be real with Gil, bro.
Be real.
He gonna talk to you after this.
You know why?
Tell that man he ducked yesterday.
You know why? You know why?
He walked off.
You know why?
Gil walked
I
off.
needed him in real life. What did I know he was gonna do? Put what? I knew he wasn't gonna put Shea number one. I knew he wasn't.
Predicted ahead of time.
I knew. That's how far I'm in front of that motherfucker. I knew he wasn't gonna put
So you was
Shea
willing,
number one.
You was willing to take an L just to come take another L?
I knew he wasn't gonna put a champion
He was
number one.
willing to take an L to
just
get
so
an L?
I can body bag his ass today. I knew he wasn't gonna do it. Just so his ass get contradicted today. That's why I waited. Had a bag full of goodies, didn't do shit with him to get motherfucker. Boom!
Not you doing it.
It's a crash out, man.
Why is he still talking? Why is he still talking?
What is
The
going on,
grenade
man?
fucked him up.
What's going on,
The
man?
grenade fucked him. Why is he still talking? That wasn't a dud.
Damn, Joe.
I didn't throw him no dud, Kenyon. This
Come on,
wasn't
Joe,
for play.
man. Look,
Jack, this wasn't for
I
play.
don't want to see
Do
the
you
don't
see
shoot
what
hands,
happens?
Joe. The don't shoot hands.
Your
bro.
man. This is your man.
I know Black.
I don't even want to throw in there. I'm going to save this one. He got no legs. He got no.
On that note, let us move to mostly fans if we can't play.
Most of the fans just got destroyed too.
He can't get his money back.
They got destroyed too. Blew up the set.
Me and Ken answer.
Set blown.
Gil, mostly fan, at the beginning of the show, no, Gil, it's not. You have to give money away. It's not time to leave yet.
Shit, yeah, I got that.
It's not time to leave yet. So at the beginning of the show, we mentioned that we won the hashtag Sports Award for best use of online video. You said you would give away $1,000 for
Everybody
the
who
chat.
think Rashad lost, put an L with no legs in your cash app.
Gil, you have to pick 5 people to get $200 each from
No
Cash App.
legs. Like no leg emojis. I want him in the wheelchair. So it has to be a wheelchair.
The international rolling 60
Put Larry in
symbol.
the wheelchair with your cash app.
The rolling 60s
I'm
emoji.
only going wheelchair, cash app.
Gil, we have to wait. We have to wait a short second for
I
the.
have him in the wheelchair. No legs. Can't even put no shoes on.
Gil, can you please give away the money?
They gotta have the no legs, sir.
Yeah, that's loud.
That is loud. Gil, so far, the chat has not chosen to acknowledge your request. Somebody has commented. Laker Life said Keith Van Horn going #1 in the draft
There we
tonight.
go. But we got one.
These Kobe's are nice,
On
though.
what?
Shits feel good.
Okay, we got 2.
What did it say about
Please read their names. They said Keith Van Horn's getting drafted #1 tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, hell yes. Yes. I'll give him more than that than the
Who is
other
it?
2. I'll take them out and give him him.
Okay.
Because he's
You're
cold.
out of
He's cold, but he ain't
More
like
showed
that.
Okay. Yes.
Keith was cold.
Yes. He's more athletic than Keith Van.
Yes,
He's
yes,
more
he is.
athletic Keith
I don't
Van.
think he's as good as Keith, though.
But
Dread
Keith was
Boy
better.
J.
They there.
Dread Boy J.
I give you that.
Dreadboard J,
He's
500.
more athletic Keith Van, absolutely.
And Kid.
Kid Retro. Kid Retro. KIDRITRO.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm with
Kid
you.
Retro. You guys will each get $500. Gil's giving you his money. Ask Gil. Don't bother
Ball
us.
and go
Gil's
on.
not time to leave.
Put the ball back on.
You want to put your ball back where it belongs? Oh, you going that way?
Gil shows him to leave the
I
arena.
can't go that way. I can't go that way. It's a no. What's in that zone? I've got the ass match.
Yo.
It's a Noah. Anywho, Appreciate everybody in the chat for watching the show today. Hopefully this will end any further conversation. Good luck to all the players getting drafted tonight. Everybody who doesn't.
Yeah, man. Congratulations to all the players getting drafted. Man, this is the moment we all, a lot of us dream of. So to hear your name being called, I know mine wasn't as what I thought, but, hey, we got through it. Michael Jackson died the day of my draft, so a lot of chaos.
Unfortunate. Rest in peace.
But yeah, man, enjoy it, man. Have fun in New York, man.
The party is gonna be the
we
party.
definitely took it back.
The party is the party, man.
Were y'all playing MJ at the draft party?
My fucking draft was in Minnesota, so y'all had me beat anyway. We was the last. Listen, our draft was the last draft not to be in New York. How about that shit?
Damn, that's
really.
I was
that's nasty.
I got drafted. I was there the next night though. Hey, let it be.
You was over there?
The next night, PJ.
I got money now.
Right, PJ, the team PJ.
I got money now.
The next PJ and me right
We
there.
out here.
I was in. I was 22 when I got drafted, so I was in.
Yeah.
They out here.
On that note.
No, yeah, man. Hey, with Cooper Flag, I need the interview, baby.
That draft party.
Talking about?
Shout out to Cooper Flag,
the potential
presumed to be number one pick.
Potential number
if
one
the Lakers
pick.
don't make a draft day trade to further dampen the mass spirits.
They have to trade LeBron.
I can't wait to see these fits tonight.
Brian. All
right,
These suits finna be crazy.
Oh, it's getting wilder and wilder.
Yeah.
Because of the damn stylist. And then because of them.
And then Fashion Week in Paris.
They show it. No, they show it to them, and the dude would be like, "Oh, that's fine."
Yeah, because they.
Oh, that's
but
valid.
you know they don't know. That's the one. Yeah,
that is valid.
You like this, don't you? It fit you, don't it? It look
good
good on you.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody on this couch. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.